Alexa, bedroom on.
I can't find room in your library. Buy it at audible.co.uk.
Alexa, bedroom on.
Okay.
Who's still with the pause? Kill me. Good evening, boys and girls. You're going to have to give me at least 5-10 minutes. I have literally just woke up. I fell asleep for like 2 hours. I feel like shit. And no word of a lie, I've literally been asleep. Like, woke up 5 minutes ago. So I feel awful. So give me 20 minutes to just... Ugh. Oh, God, I really do. I should have given it half an hour. Oh, shit. Oh. I need to take some medication as well, so bear with. Hiya, Wellesley. Must have had a premonition because I've just come to the channel before you went live to see if you were streaming. See? There you go. Normally what I do say is any time from 7:30. I know it's getting later, but it's just I like to start watching TV when I'm eating my tea, and then it's like 7 o'clock, and it's like, why you put bedroom light on? Because it's dark without it, I think. Alexa, bedroom off.
Okay.
There, look. Although it's not that bad, it's a beautiful evening. What about the weather? I told people on Twitter yesterday, hang on to your hats because it's going to be 30 degrees in the next 2 days. And you got a bit of a touch of that this afternoon. It started to get warm here like about 2 o'clock this afternoon, and it's like I've got every window open. Like, where's this come from? Holy shit. Evening calls, evening all. Oh, God, I have, seriously though, I've bought something pretty cool actually, and I was going to do it. I actually was going to do it before I streamed. So I've got a lot of things to ask the room to this evening. Some points, some questions, and some shit. Me and Ricky's been chatting today for quite some time. We've had a good old chinwag on the old Skypes. And basically, we was laughing and joking because I've been on the... in fact, I want to check my email because that's another side of the story. I want to check... I was on the page to buy the Elgato HD. The cheapest I can get second hand is £78. The HD 60S is £110. But then, bit of a joke and a laugh, found one on Gumtree that's literally a mile away. He wanted 70 for it. I tried to do a Ricky and call him out to 50. This guy then said 65, and I just literally have said, look, I don't want to pay that. I think I said the minimum I'll pay is 60. And I think he came back with 65 or something like that. And I think I wrote to him at tea time and said, I'll have a think about it. Now the point's this, and me and Ricky's discussed this a lot, and I want to ask the room's opinion. And obviously there's not many in there yet, so it might fill up a bit more. But there's a few of you in now that's obviously regulars. Now, you know my plan was to get the Elgato to probably stream some Switch, which, to be honest, there's what? Mario Kart, there's Zelda. And the other idea was to stream my PlayStation 4 footage, Farpoint, where I'd have an extra camera pointed on me with the headset on. So it was Ricky that actually bought it up. The room's dropping slow by slow. But he said to me, and I was kind of thinking about it as well, I was umming and ahhing. Do I want to pay like £78 or 80 quid to then piss about with a laptop, getting it out every night, connecting the HDMIs, to then get the camera set up, to then have to get an extra device, say my iPad, so I can have chat window open, So do I want to spend 80 quid to literally just so you guys can watch my body with a helmet on in VR, or stream the Switch with games that's Mario Kart and Zelda? Or do I just carry on as I am for now? And I've actually come to the conclusion, it was Ricky that actually more than likely taught me into it. I don't think I'm going to buy the Elgato yet, just not right now. Because it is 80 quid. It's a lot of money. And it's like, to do what? To basically do what I'm doing now. Yeah, that's my point. If the Switch library was a bit extensive, I think, to be honest, I mean, I must admit, I love the idea of me actually having a camera on me when I'm doing VR, but it is what it is. You're going to see me just with a helmet on. I've actually bought some stickers, and that's what I was coming to. I bought some skins, and it's skins for the VR. It goes over the front plate, and I've even bought some nameplates that's going to say Cranky Gamers UK and at Tozol, because I was thinking I was going to get the Elgato, and it's like kind of a bit of advertisement, but also a bit of fun. It was only a £5. But then, kind of, like I said, I've thought and sat about it. To do what? I'm doing what I do now. With the chat window open, I don't have to do anything. And I'm watching 4K gaming, and the 4K gaming for me personally goes out the window because you have to HDMI it through the Elgato, which only does 1080p. So like kind of you guys are saying there, I just don't see the point of 80 quid at the minute. It's a bit of a push, so I don't think I'm gonna bother. Thank you, Chris, about the podcast. Yes, I have been inundated with a shitload of messages, obviously. And good news for room, there's only 10 of you, but we are due to record a Rambler tomorrow. So hang on to your hats for a bit of swearing, a bit of adult chat, giving our thoughts on the world today, and maybe the odd crazy story or two. But I will say, and I'll give you fair warning, you guys might like this actually, because it was my idea. I said to Ricky for tomorrow, I said it's probably a good idea for him to actually update us on his gaming, on his gadgets he's been buying over the last month. And basically, I know that we always say we don't like to talk about gaming on the Rambler because it interferes, we've got a gaming podcast, and that's not... But I do think we're going to make an exception tomorrow, just so it catches him back up. So yeah, there'll probably be a bit of gaming chat tomorrow on the Rambler, but you guys may like that. Jason, can't you do all of that with a standard webcam? You're only recording you moving around with the headset on. There's no way of doing it. That's the whole point of the Elgato. Yeah, and I knew that Manchester would be a subject in the room today. Obviously, it's a shocking thing, and I've obviously, like everybody else, is appalled by it. I was going to chat about it tonight, but we'll probably cover a bit of it tomorrow on the show, but it is an extremely delicate subject. So we will probably cover a bit of it tomorrow on the Rambler, but you've got to be careful when you cover a subject like that. I mean, I know we like to be controversial and be a bit honest, but my thoughts are actually probably kind of not what everybody'd expect them to be, and that's all I really want to say about it. Because, just to kind of really touch on it, you see a lot of hate and a lot of crazy comments and a lot of let's do this, let's do that. Well, I'm a bit more level-headed. Yes, it's appalling. Yes, it's fucking shocking to belief. But the thing is, I look at it on a level playing field. All these people that lose the shit, let's bomb this, let's do this, let's export. A bit more realism's needed. Shocking event though, fucking awful. I actually stayed up. I tweeted last night from when we left the stream. Actually, I said I don't watch the news. Me having the news on last night for a couple of hours was the first time I've watched the news in probably 2 years. And my last tweet on the subject today was, I don't watch the news, but last night reminded me why I don't. It's a shit world we live in. It's kids. And that was my last tweet on it. But anyway, we'll leave that. We'll probably talk a bit about it tomorrow, but not a great deal. Yeah, it's fucking shocking. And I've only just picked up, they've actually identified the person, but it is fucking awful. It's, you don't do kids. You've all got fucking beliefs and religion and what your stupid shit you believe in. But at some point last night, the person that flicked that switch is stood in a place where he can see 10-year-old children. I mean, what the fuck are you? I know that they're nutcases, they're just mad, but a human being has got to have an semblance of fucking normality in their head. Even the crazy people have. At that point that they're ready to pull that switch, there's 10-year-old children round him. Okay, if you're mad enough to do that shit, that has got to fucking register with you. It's got to. You stood with your finger on the button and there's children around you. Fuck me. But it is a crazy fucking mental place that we live in. Definitely. Let's bring it back to the other stuff. Yeah, the webcam thing is, Jason, the reason you can't do it, my whole plan when I first got PSVR was to stream just like I've been doing for the last month, every night, a lot of PSVR games and la-di-da-di-blah. But you can't, because the PSVR needs the PlayStation 4 camera, which I'm pointing at right now. Now, when I play normally, that camera does this. When you do VR, that's why I have the computer voice on when I was doing Farpoint the other day, because the camera's needed for the actual tracking of said game. Now, there's no other way of doing this. Now, the way the Elgato was going to handle it, you get the Elgato, it's HDMI out, HDMI in, so you get your PlayStation in, HDMI to your TV, you load a piece of software, the software loads up on your laptop, it basically connects you to YouTube, it connects your account, you then put a picture through the stream, it shows you what you're playing, like this. I then plug in my Logitech webcam, I then add another window, that window goes into that window, which creates a similar thing that you're looking at like now, except you'd be able to see me with the VR helmet on because it's externally from the PS4. Then I can also add a Yeti mic, so I'd put the Yeti mic on there, so you can have you have a game picture, this, an external camera face, Yeti microphone, it would all be the dog's bollocks. That's why you have to have the Elgato HD60. But I go back to, is it worth me spending £80 just so you guys can look at my face in a helmet and watch a few Nintendo games? I don't think it is, to be honest. 80 quid's a hell of a lot of money to me. And I know I've always done things for you guys on the stream. I spend a lot on my own money getting the podcast still going and shit like that. So, but there is a point where, yeah, like I say, it's a lot of money. What's even more shocking looking today, by the way, is that that's second hand, by the way. That's £78 second hand. Brand new on Amazon. They're £143 for the HD Elgato 60. And for the HD 60S, it's £165. And all the S does, because the first thing I did this morning for research was, because my plan today was to buy it. So the research, all the Elgato HD 60 and the HD 60S is, the S will allow me to do 60 frames per second. Where if I want 60 frames per second on the HD 60, I'd have to knock it down to 720p. Not a big fucking deal. I don't think you guys would notice. I don't think we'd get all the fucking video police going mental. So that's the story on the Elgato. Yes, I'd like one. Yes, it'd probably make me clean my PC finally and reinstall Windows and get that totally stripped down. Oh, and also I'm forgetting something else as well. I could also stream PC games, and I've got a library of about 150, and Ricky's games, we could do them as well. So that would open that library. So yeah. So I think I'm just going to hang 5 a bit. Like I say, it's a lot of money. I'm coming towards the end of the month. I'm a bit skint. In fact, I can tell you hand on heart straight away, I actually checked my money today, my money situation, and if I would have bought the Elgato, which was my intention, I would have been left with probably around about £40–50 left in my bank. So, and then because we're coming to the end of the month, Cranky Gamers needs paying for in a week. So, yeah, it might be. It might be if I get see what the money situation's like. You know, you guys know I always try and do stuff for the channel and shit and what have you. So, but for now, I think this serves a purpose. What we do, people sit in the room, you listen to me chat, you can see my face, play the odd game, and I can see all you guys chat. So, do I need to chuck 80 quid at it? Was a bit of a laugh chatting to Ricky today because we were both like desperate to spend money. We were both flirting on Amazon and literally looking for shit to buy. It's the kind of stuff we do actually. Oh, should we get this? Should we get that? This is on sale. That's on sale. It's just a real good laugh. I tell you what I did need to buy today, and I've not done it because I fell asleep. I need a tin opener. I've had steak pie, chips and beans today, and it was like fucking Robinson Crusoe Island in my flat. And it's like, because my tin opener broke. Couldn't open a tin of fucking beans. I was gouging it with a knife and all sorts. Can you live stream from the PC via YouTube? Yeah, with an Elgato. Yeah, with an Elgato system. Because you see, without the Elgato, it's going like down old school. I've got to get OBS, the piece of software, and I'm telling you now, anybody out there that's tried it, it's such a fucking ball ache to piss about. I started to try that. That was my first ever foray into streaming before these consoles did it, and I'm not joking, guys. It was a fucking ball ache. Seriously, absolute. You had to do OBS. OBS is a fucking nightmare if you didn't know how to use it. You have to get screens up. You have to log in, you have to get, so basically you have to do all that on your PC, way more pissing about and arsing about. But now fast forward to today, because game streaming's become exceptionally popular, OBS software is integrated into the Elgato. That's why the Elgato is such a great little piece of kit. So instead of all that fannying about separately, because OBS is a separate piece of software, but now it's been integrated, to then me just switching the Elgato on, double-clicking software, a window pops up, I go source, PlayStation 4, 1080p, 60 frames per second, boom, a window opens. I then go add cam, I plug my cam in, camera window comes on, I click edit, I drag it to the corner, boom. I then get my microphone, click audio, Yeti, boom. Click stream, click YouTube, bang, we're done. And then when I've done that the first time, because there would be a few settings to set up to get it right the very first time, after that, fuck, done. And you know all these fancy streamers you see, all these fancy Dans on the fucking Twitches with the graphics and the fucking pop-ups and all this, I could do that. I could get all my graphics, I could get my little Lego man, I could get my Cranky Gamers picture, I could have that inlaid on the screen. I could do exactly all that. But then it comes to this, and you can argue the toss about this or whatever. All them big YouTubers and streamers that are doing Twitch, they've got income. People are giving them money. People are subscribing to the channel. They're getting donations every 5 fucking minutes. So they're kind of getting a reward for it. I'd get fuck all. I'd be sat here doing all that, spending that money, going out my way to do all this for what? Fuck all. You know, so fuck all. And I hate bringing money up, but I'm just telling you what the situation is. We've spoke about it on this channel before. These people on Twitch every night, they're getting like 100 subscribers a month. They're getting a kind of small income to make it worth the while, kind of. I do this for fun to chat to you guys. But if I took it to the next level to stream on Twitch or on YouTube on my PC and do the PC switch and all that, then it's a bit more of a fucking regular thing. So I was going to say, might give more options for stuff to stream and save you buying more PS4 games. To be honest, PS4 games, I get a few for review and I get by. In fact, thinking about it, in the last month, all the games I've played on here, I think I only bought Mad Max and I bought Farpoint. So all the little games, Cranky Gamers community person sent me Little Nightmares. The Only Human was a review, so it kind of just scrapes through. So I enjoy the streaming, not going to lie to you. I enjoy doing this every night now. It's become kind of a regular thing. I'm quite enjoying it, having a chat and what have you. But if I took it to that next level of spending 80 quid on an Elgato, and then I want to be doing it every night and cameras and shit, so I could join Boomerang and rent games if I really wanted to, but I've looked at that and I don't really trust Boomerang, and I know a few of you guys actually use Boomerang. But I'd have no need to be honest, and plus we're not getting... Well, you know, I mean, to be honest, Jason, try... If you actually want a rental system yourself, go and try Boomerang. A lot of Cranky Gamers are joined Boomerang and they're really good apparently. I just don't trust them at the minute. I just don't. I don't trust them at the minute because they had a hacking system last year and I just didn't like the... And I, to be honest, of all the great positives the Cranky Gamer listeners are saying, and Steve was one of them on the show, don't forget, he was a subscriber. He used to get he used to get new releases every day that came out. But me, I was never lucky with that site. I was paying like £8 a month and I never got a new fucking game. Yeah, that's true, Jason. It's a good thing, isn't it? Irenage, good evening. Well, there was my how to apply PlayStation VR skins, which I'll probably do later tonight, actually. Because they look pretty cool. Again, look how bright this iPad is. It's like a fucking thing. Right, I'm just going to check my email. Oh, whoa, what's this? Oh, right, yeah. Amazon. Let me see if my Gumtree man's replied to me. And I don't think he has. So it could be... There we go. So a quick check of my email. By the way, I might play a bit of this game for you tonight. This is actually officially released today. I streamed a bit of this late last night, by the way. And I don't think I should have done, but it was only 20 minutes. Remember going as a kid, used to love finding movies with my dad in the hoping that we will get crap when we get home. That's true. How are you doing, Toz? What a day. Yeah, crazy day. But I turned the news off, if that's what you're referring to, Datebox. I turned the news off long ago, mate. And I actually came off social media. I stayed up all last night listening to the news. And watching it unfold, but just no fucking point, is there? Well, my inbox is full of the usual shit. That is for sure. Same shit, different day. So the last reply from my guy at Gumtree, he said he could squeeze it down to 70. And then I just asked him, I asked him would he be interested in doing any game trades at all. And he didn't get back to me, and that was at 7:20, so he's probably... he's not bothered. And to be honest, I was only trying to force him down and do a Ricky and get it down to about 50, 60 quid. My inbox is proper full of shit. And I do believe that that last one there is it. There we go. Quick look at Twitter, see if I've got any messages. Got some notifications. And I do believe that. And that is it. I have checked my shit. All done. It was Ricky was actually the one that was talking me out buying the bloody thing today, which was kind of surprising. What kind of also turned me off it in the end as well, I was looking in my pre-order box on Shop 2 and I've got Wipeout in my pre-order tray that's coming, I think it's next week, isn't it? I know that Wipeout's very close. I mean, it's only 22 quid, which is brilliant. And then I also forgot I'd got the new 2DS in my basket in the pre-order. And that's due out on July the 28th, so I'll let that run and make a decision when I get closer to that. But anyway, I think I mentioned last night I've been accepted for my phone, I think. And I also mentioned about selling my other phone, which I think will happen if I get a new one. And that's about it. I know that I've had a lot of PR emails today mentioning a few games that's coming and what have you. Date Rally 4 is due soon. I think we're all getting pretty close to E3 excitement. That's going to be the next big thing on the horizon. We're doing a Rambler tomorrow that I've already said. The recording of Cranky Gamers next week is Monday and not Sunday because of people are doing stuff and shit, so that'll happen. And there's also talk, I think Ricky might be even popping into my abode next week when he's away. So what I've told him is driving past and he's got to come because I want him to try Farpoint. I haven't seen that. Sam Allardyce has quit football, so he's left Palace and give it a fuck it. That's a crazy fucking thing. His dream job, though, was England, mate, and I still stand by that he still should be England manager, but that's a whole new fucking argument. Jason, I did go for the S7. It was the S7 Edge that was talked about in this room that I think good old Nicky Wilson pushed me onto through Uswitch. I think I touched on it last night. It's the S7 Edge, free phone, free calls, free texts, 30 gig of internet, £29.37. And I cancelled my Loot Crate to pay for it. My Loot Crate, I was currently paying £31 a month. So I'm actually getting a brand new phone and saving £2 a month, which is fucking madness. So, there you go. Can't believe that about Allardyce. That's mad. That's really his shit. But like I say, the England job was his thing, wasn't it? And he still should be the England fucking job, but he should have it and all. Nobody. Is that a typo, Jason, or have you typed that to somebody else? Because that has totally lost me. Nougat update, fuck the keyboard, get a third party, solve my problem. Totally no idea what you're on about there, Jason, mate. Oh. I think I've done it. Something is Nougat is the operating system is I'm way getting my brain. So mess the keyboard, get a whatever. That's it, right? Yeah, got you. Got you. Cheers, guys. Yeah, I understood it when I broke it down. Well, on the Android system, there's a couple of things I'll probably install anyway because I'm used to it now. We all get used to little nuances with his phones, don't we? Truecaller app. I'll install the Truecaller app straight away. Because I'll just love that. The spam and control that Truecaller app does and takes over your phone. I just fucking love it. It's the best app I've got installed on my OnePlus. And if you've never tried it or looked at it, go on the Play Store, install Truecaller. It takes over your phone calls, but it's the best spam blocker. Oh, it has Truecaller built in. Oh, fucking banging then, isn't it? That's great. You see, the thing is about my OnePlus, it's got its own derivative of the Android system. It's not the true Android, but it's OnePlus's version. This is a great phone, by the way. I really can't tell you how good this phone is. Holy shit, my brother's playing 8-ball pool challenge. Fucking hell. Also seeing a message on my system that the final episode of PS I Love You XOXO's gone live today, which I still can't believe that's what they're doing. Why the fuck are they doing that, by the way? Yeah, I think all the modern phones now, Jason, have got their own derivative, don't they? Because it's kind of open source as well, isn't it? So I think that's what they do. But yeah, PS I Love You XOXO. Why the fuck are they just... Why did they make an announcement to say, sorry we've not been on because of the Colin incident. We are going to have one final show. So they announced that, and then they announced that they're going to do whatever. Why the fuck don't they just carry XOXO on instead of fucking about? Wouldn't have minded a Google Pixel phone, Jason. That's the highest rated phone, isn't it, on independent reviews. But it's too fucking too expensive. Not got the new phone yet, Christian. It's due 28th, they're telling me. They're out of stock, and I think what it is, judging by the update tracking system, it's saying it's out of stock, and then you open a box and it says, this is out of stock, probably due to your colour choice. If you wish to ring us and change your colour, you may find a phone quicker. Well, I want the gold one. I like that. I'm not bothered of a few fucking days anyway, so... And hopefully I can get 150 quid for this phone, because I'm going to chuck in that Mackie wireless charger that I bought from Indiegogo, because sadly the fucking S7's not USB-C, is it? Which is a fucking stupid thing. My friend has one, looks kind of lame compared to the S7. I think the thing is with the person who I actually follow a lot on YouTube, who I think's he knows his shit, he's no fucking idiot, that's Unbox Therapy. And let's not forget, he gets every phone chucked at him left, right and fucking centre. I think his choice of actual phone in his pocket is the Google Pixel. And I kind of take his judgment pretty good because he knows his shit. But phones are individual things, aren't they? Nobody, let's be honest, nobody picks a phone nowadays that you don't want. You don't just go, meh, I'll have that fucker. You pick the phone that you like. That's why I've actually gone to S7 Edge. I can't wait. I mean, cost was an issue, like I've said. It's not cost me anything at all. If it had, I wouldn't have had it. Simple fact. I'd have probably kept my OnePlus for another year and then updated to their next new version that's due out end of this year. But because the opportunity has come along to get a Galaxy S7 Edge, because the S8's just come out, I think it's great. Oh, it's you again, Benji. Is it your girlfriend's account that you keep jumping on? No, it's just one of the colours, mate. It just is just a colour. I went for the gold one. It looked a bit snazzy. But whoever's just asked about the case that you've just said, can you send me a link in my Twitter if you're on Twitter? Because I am actually starting to look at cases, and obviously I'd like a decent case. I have a CubeBot Echo, 80 quid. What's a CubeBot Echo? Yeah, my fiance's iPad. Nice one, mate. Nice one. Oh, when I've woke up in about another 5 minutes, we'll jump on Portal Nights. It's a beautiful night out my window. Oh, if I could only take a picture for you. We've got a beautiful red sunset over there. In fact, you can actually see it on my face. Oh, no, what's that? Fuck. I need to tidy up. I've got shit all over this side and I just cannot be bothered tonight. Fuck it. Tidy up in the morning. It's a tip today. I've give it a fuck it today. Been chatting to Rickster for a long time and I've had some food. Didn't enjoy my food. Left off of it. Because it was at the point when I started cooking today, it was like fucking red hot here. And I've still got the windows open now. Every window in the flat, it's like, what's happened to the weather all of a sudden? 30 degrees tomorrow. Oh, Chinese phone. I must admit, yeah, there's some crazy phones out there on the Chinese market side. But like I say, Mark, phones are an individual thing nowadays. It's your thing. And the same was anything. If you actually like whatever, it's your fucking choice, isn't it? If you're happy with it, that's all that counts. And that counts for everything in life. If you're happy with your PS4, great. If you're happy with the Xbox, great. If you're happy with your iPhone, great. So there you go. Played an hour of this game the other night, by the way, as I was saying, really late. I think it was after the podcast night, actually. I bet a lot of you guys would have missed that stream. After the podcast, I'm really wide awake. I think I've mentioned many times that when I edit, I usually stay up on Sunday night till like 3, 4 o'clock, so I'm like still buzzing and wide awake kind of thing. It's not dodgy, Datebox. Basically, just download Truecaller. When it installs, it'll put a message up. Do you want Truecaller to become your phone operator? It literally just drops in the bottom, and instead of just the normal phone, and I'll tell you why I did it in the first place, but all it literally does, is it handles all your calls, and it's got its own network of people that use it. It's one of the biggest loaded apps on the Android system, so it's like I've got a massive network. Say you get marketing calls, which I get fucking loads of somehow. So say today I had 6 blocked calls that I never even knew existed. So I picked my phone up, and on my notifications it says Truecaller. I tapped it, 6 calls all from the same company. But what the fucking amazing thing was, it showed me the number, showed me what time it called, showed me that it was blocked, never even heard it or saw it, but underneath it tells you who the fuck they are. So you know who's calling you. And the real cool thing, if you do see any call that you get, if it's in your contacts, it'll show who it is calling before you answer it. And likewise for the companies. Any call you get coming in, 99 times out of 100, because the network is so big, tells you who it is. And likewise when you dial out, if you dial a number out, it will more than likely tell you where you're fucking calling. It is one of the best things ever. And the reason I did it on my OnePlus didn't have any block system on the phone, which I found pretty fucking weird, because all phones, like I was used to an iPhone, you get a shit caller that you didn't like, you just block it and it's gone. Well, the very, very first couple of days I had my OnePlus and I was getting used to it, because it was the first time I moved to Android, I touched it, got a call, and I asked online, typed online, where's my block button? Turned out it ain't fucking got one. So that's when I got down the line of Truecaller. It's fucking brilliant. I will say that Truecaller's also updated now, and it wants to take over my text messages as well. I did try that, and then I stopped that because I'm comfortable with the texting app on the phone proper. So it just changed things that I wasn't used to and I didn't like it. But as for phone calls, it's one of the first apps that I would get, but somebody's just said it's actually installed on the S7 by default. So it's a brilliant one. But how do they create the database? Right, they create the database. If I phone you, would it show my name to you, for instance? Yes. It creates the database because of everybody on the network putting it forward. You know, have you ever, and most people have, because I use this a lot, have you ever had a phone number dial you and you put the phone number into Google and it's opened up one of the apps online that says, who is calling me? And you'll type that phone number, click enter, you'll go to who is calling me, and that number you've had phone you, there'll be shitloads of people below saying, these twats have called me 50 times today, I've answered it, it was Scottish Power. Or these fucking idiots have called me today, it's Uswitch. That. Just exactly how that works on Truecaller. And the bottom line is, mate, install it, have a look at it, if you don't like it, take the fucker off. And go back to what you were. I'm not a big app man. I'm not a big third-party app man. I don't fuck about on my phone. I use my phone to text my daughter, and I use it to fucking ring my brother. And I use it for internet. That is the best app I have ever had on any phone I've ever had in my life, for practicality and use. Especially today, with shit phone calls you get from anywhere. The least I would say to you is download it and try it if you've got Android. Give it a couple of days. It won't interfere with you. You won't be picking it up and going, what the fuck am I doing? It still will work normally. It'll come up and ask you, do you want Truecaller to take over? Yes, say yes. Do you want it to get your contacts? Say yes. And slowly, it's like a spam filter in your inbox. When you first put a spam filter on your email box, it takes a few days, a few weeks, a few months to get the system to recognise it. Mate, there's nothing to be wrong about. Like somebody's just said, That app is installed on the Galaxy S7 Edge by default. So would Samsung put it on their phones if it was a piece of shit? No. It simply is the best app I have ever seen on any phone because of what it does. In fact, like I say, I didn't even know today. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me. Look, let me actually click my phone now. Let me bring my notifications down. I bet you I've had another call today because this fucker's called me 4 times today. Actually, they've gone. But if I go to Truecaller, and it's basically, you're not going to see, but at the bottom, my apps. Oh, right, Jason, it's not the actual Truecaller app then. It's got its own one. So the point is, and I still might install Truecaller because I'm using it. So I get what you mean. It's like a derivative of Truecaller. It's their system. So I apologise for that. But yeah, basically, I will install Truecaller on my S7 probably. But like I do here, what it did, it across the bottom on your Android, you've got your basic notification, your basic boxes. It goes phone, then text, then settings. So when it installed, the phone come up and it's gone into the corner. So if I click my phone now, my big screen comes up. You see now it's asking me, do I want to use Truecaller for SMS because it's had an update? No, I don't. Don't want to. So I'm looking here now, look, and I'll prove it to you. Obviously not going to read it, but it comes here. That number that's been calling me all day is Scottish Power. Okay? That number, view call history. Get ready for this fucker. It's the same number. It's 01618147332. It's Scottish Power. It called me. Get this fucker. 5:15, 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and it called me on Friday. But it tells me, all in red on that list that... Oh, fuck. Nearly dropped it. All on that line in there, which you can't see because of the light. Fucking whole line of them. But I never knew they called me today. I've not had a beep. I've not had a fucking ding. I've not had nothing. All I get in my notifications at the top, I've got the phone call. And I just drag it down and it says Scottish Power. But I've never had a call. That's worth its weight in gold for me. Imagine today if I'd not got that. That fucker had been ringing 4 times today from the same people. And I'll also say this. It's never blocked or showed me any call that's been fake. I'll tell you what the best thing about this is. And like I go back to, it's like a spam filter, okay? So say if I got a call right now, and it was one of these telemarketers, I'd hear it ring, I'd pick my phone up, on the screen it would say Truecaller, would show me the number, and in big words it would show me the number, tell me what it was. If it's spammed and if it's flagged as spam by the network, it would show in red, and then it would say something like Scottish Power, spam reports, 600. That means 600 people have reported it as spam. On the screen, before I've even got any note, I can just go block. As soon as I click block, that's it. It will never ring again. It will never call again because I have told Truecaller that fucker's spam. I don't want it. But you're giving a third-party app your contacts. What I suggest you do, Datebox, go onto the Play Store, actually look at Truecaller, the app. Look how many people have downloaded it. Look at its ratings. It seriously is, mate. I'll put this to you. If you've really got a problem with security and third parties, then so be it. I get it. That's your personal preference. But I really don't give a shit, to be honest. I'm one of them people that really don't give a fuck. If people want to... What's it to me? If you're in a walk of life that it bothers you or something like that, then whatever. Jason's just said it. Even tells me where calls are coming from, so I know where in the UK it is. That's the point as well. It's just a great system. But actually go on the Play Store and type Truecaller in and have a read of the reviews. I think it's had over 1.6 million downloads. It's one of the highest rated apps on the Play Store. I think it's close to 5 stars. But it is, it is, mate. I mean, what the fuck does it matter? What the fuck does it matter that fucking Truecaller knows Auntie Fanny from down the fucking road? What difference does it make? Do you know what I mean? It just don't. You know, it's just there. I mean, what the fuck? Yeah, it's no dodgy third-party app. That's what I will tell you straight away. It's like an official, proper, best thing on the phone. And even though Jason says that Samsung's got its own derivative, I will install that day one. Question, I haven't found out yet. I'd like to keep my number. Don't disfan it. I'd like to keep my number, and I hate, you know, when you swap phones, that is one of my biggest fucking ball ache things that I hate. My brother used to piss and moan at me, because obviously you send that text out to all your family saying, oh, I've got a new number, please update me. And my brother used to say, for fuck's sake, will you keep your phone for more than a year or whatever? And I'm on that thing again. Now I'm moving to the 3 network. I want to keep this number. Now, I know it's all about ringing the old one and getting this number and all this bollocks. But I will say, I haven't seen any messages about that in the order of saying keep your own number. It's the first time I've not seen the message of keep your own number when swapping phones. Now, whether that comes later when my phone's on its way, I'd like to keep that just to stop fucking about, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of getting your WhatsApp number into it. And by law, I know that other companies like try and fob you off and say, oh, are you moving phone? By law, they've got to give you that code number. Because I once had an argument on one, I think, a couple of years back. And they really got me pissed off as well. It was a phone number that I'd had for, like, pack code, that's it, mate. I'd had this, like, one number. Because whenever I used to change phones, I didn't give a fuck about changing my number. I don't know enough people to bother. I really don't. I honestly, I've got no fucking bother. I don't know enough people. I literally on my phone, and how sad this is, and this is the God's honest truth, there's 4 people I talk to. 4 people I talk to, 3 people I text, and they text back. That's it. So, but years ago, when I was married, mine was, I kept my number for like fucking 4 years. So I wanted this. And I rang the old company that I was with. And I said, oh, I've been told I need a pack code because I've never done it. Great to hear you back on the podcast. Hope you fucked off all the social media stuff full of... Yeah, mate, don't worry, I'm back. It's fine. There's even a Rambler tomorrow. We're going to record, so there you go. So I got on this phone for this pack code. First time I'd ever done it. And I spoke to this bloke saying, okay, I'm changing my phones. I'd like my pack code from you so I can give to my other... whatever thing, and he wouldn't give me this code. Fucking no chance on earth. He was arguing the toss, saying, "Oh, would you like to stay?" or just a load of bollocks. And I actually rung off and thought, "Oh right," because it was the first ever time I'd done it, and I didn't know what I was doing. And then I read up on it and basically read everywhere, like you guys probably know. By law, they're supposed to give it you. It's your right to have that code. So I rang back, didn't I? Got the same fucking person, asked for him. And I said, it's me again. I rang 10 minutes ago about my pack code. He says, oh, yeah. I says, well, I've just done some research, and by law, you're supposed to give me this code. So I am demanding now that you give me that code. And he was still beating about the bush. And I just said, I said, look, are you going to give me this code, or I've got to report you to a higher authority, or what do you want me to do? And in the end, he gave it me. But that's the only time I've ever done it. And to be honest, if it's going to be fucking about this time, I'll probably just keep my new number that I get. Although I like my old number because I've memorised it. And when you memorise your mobile number, it's very fucking good because you put it into places and... I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll probably try and get a pack code. So we'll see. Shall we play a bit of this game? Because the room's a little low because probably I'm a little bit late this evening. I've heard good things about the 3 network. It's my first time with them. It does sound good. And I think they've got one of the best 4G coverages as well, aren't they, in the country? And also, I mean, again, doesn't apply to me, but I think I've also read somewhere when I was looking up, they've got one of the best data roaming things abroad and shit like that. It's like one of the best companies to be with, I've heard. So maybe right, maybe wrong. But like I say, Don't affect me. I know fucking 4 people. So... Right, I've woke up enough. Let's have half an hour on this. I did start playing this the other night, guys. I did play the demo the other night, and I did actually do the portal, and it's getting really good. Yeah, I mean, I was shocked at that plan that I've got, Jason. 29 quid for 30 gig internet and everything else is free is a fucking joke. But I've said this to a lot of people at the minute. They're falling over themselves for your custom, aren't they? And I think that's why they've accepted me with all the fucking Homer bells and whistle checks and shit, because they're just falling over themselves. You know, so... Let's play a bit of this game. This is cool. Now, somebody asked this when we was playing. Oh, you're kidding, Jason. I've got to say, mate, my brother's on this thing because he's obviously... And I think it ties into your work, don't you, mostly? My brother's contracts for like... You know them moments I've cursed and cost about people when I said they ring me for some tech advice and do a Ricky and then buy a Samsung fucking telly? Same with my brother. I've argued for him for fucking months, years, 3 years, 4 years. Please... change your phone company. Please sort it out. Because his like phone thing's like 55 quid a month. And I'm saying to him, are you fucking right in the head? And he tries and justifies it with, oh, well, they give me a free brand new iPhone. I don't give a shit. If you seriously are paying 55, 60 quid for a phone contract a month, you want your fucking head looking at today. There's no need for it. Especially now. They're falling over themselves. So anyway, guys... Says here, look, play offline. Somebody asked this when I played this the other night. So I might play offline, but I'm tempted to do that. But for now, I am going to play offline because I'm still getting used to the nuances of the game. And I use pay-as-you-go. I'll tell you something, guys, as well. The best deal I had was the one I'm on now. Not the new one, the old one. I moved to SIM-only with Tesco. And currently on my OnePlus... unlocked phone, get this, I have 5,000 texts, 600 minutes call, so I never run out of either of them, not even fucking close, because I don't have a social life, and I don't think I'd run out even if I did. I think it's 2 gig internet, which is ample for me. I pay £7.50 a month on my current phone contract, because it's a SIM-only deal. And I was trying to get my brother to move to SIM-only. Unlimited 4G, text 60... Oh my fucking God. Right, Jason, this is where I'm going to back you up a bit with my brother. Because he's a lorry driver, because he uses his phone extensively. The thing that kills most people, probably it ties to you as well, is the data usage. You're using 80 gig a month, which I find is fucking crazy. But like it is, it's your lifestyle, what you do. And likewise with my brother, I was trying to convince him to go to... a SIM-only deal. And they were saying, well, I need more internet. I said, well, they do more internet, but you just pay a bit more. But you won't be paying 50 quid a fucking month that he's paying. But you can't tell him. He's still on the same one now, and he's due to get an iPhone 7 upgrade in a couple of months, I think. And he's still going to pay daft money. I'm going to show him my Galaxy S7 Edge, and he'll never... He's one of these sheep as well. After I convinced him to get an iPhone years ago... He's like the biggest sheep of the lot now. So I've been telling him about how good the S7 Edge is of and all this shit and all that bollocks. I told him the other day, and you ought to seen his face. It's like I'd fucking come in on Christmas Day and shit on his kids. And I was telling him, I says, well, you know how I know about tech and stuff. I says, the Edges now are like the big phone at the minute. I says, far out run the iPhones at the minute. I says, iPhones now are becoming like second rate. Yes, they're still a good phone. And he kept giving me all this bollocks about, like, oh, it's what I'm used to and all that. I says, look, forget it. Don't worry. You stick with your iPhone. You had a surprise bill on EE at £426. Fucking Jesus. Anyway, let's play a bit of this game. As you can see, I played an hour and 45 minutes of this. Good evening, Simon. My little cranky lady, looks pretty cool in a gear. She needs some shoes on, I think. She is a bow and arrow woman. I have moved to another map. Got pretty tough on the... yeah, I do believe, Jason. I mean, again, it could be individual choices. My weariness was obviously come in with iPhones and that, MacBooks, everything's tied in, and I get that, it's good. It's an easy life. But when I took the plunge for the OnePlus last year, as you guys know, I was really shitting myself for changing to an operating system I'd never touched. But as most of you guys know, it's not a big jump now, and I think we've moved on as well. So, good evening, Darren. I think we best click the bedroom on, haven't we? It's gone dark as bollocks. Alexa, bedroom, 50%.
Okay.
No problem. I actually watched a video the other night about the old Echo. And you can say goodnight to it. Because the last thing I say to it at night, I get in bed and I say, obviously, Echo, bedroom, off. And I saw somebody do the same on an advert on YouTube. But at the end of it, this says, Echo, good night. And she says good night back, sleep tight, and it made me laugh. Right then, boys and girls, I am here. This is going to take me about fucking half an hour to get back into this, or it's night time, which is bullshit. My little pet rat, look, is running about, serves no fucking purpose whatsoever. If I just click the options key, it's not the options key, I think it's triangle. Look at all the shit I've got, boys and girls. I need to get back into the gist of this. I need some legs, cape, and a ring. So let me get into my build. Let me look for my armour, and I need some legs. Apprentice leggings, can't wear that. Tunic. Pants is what I need. I need some cotton. What are your thoughts about Google Home? I would like, if I'm being honest, Darren, I would like a Google Home to review and test as a comparison. But they're quite expensive, so I just don't see the point. I would buy one for a test and unboxing, but like I say, there's just no point. Jason, you've never seen this. This is very much like Trove, if you played the Trove free gameplay. It's a great little game. It really is. There's a lot of shit going off. Like, someone liked one of your activities. That was the beep you heard. What we're playing tonight? We are playing Portal Knights. It's released today. I thought it was released 2 nights ago, but there was no harm done. It literally is about getting places and quests and portals. This is my portal stone. I'll show you the map in a minute, and I'll go back to my home world, actually, because I need to go back to my crafting bench. In fact, I will do that now. Let me go to the map. This is where I think I've made it home, but I'm going to go back and make this home. This is the original island that you will be... I'm going to set as home, but I can't. Now, when you go on it, look, it tells you the enemies are green slime, venom maggot, and orange slime. That's all the stuff you can pick up. They're the stone blocks that are available. But I am going to travel there. Because until I just get back in the nuance of it a minute. And I want to try and get some clothes so I'm a bit more armoured up. This is a cracking little game, I'm telling you. I had about 5 or 6 people in the room the other night when I said I streamed it after the podcast. Because it was like 2, 3 a.m. And it was good, I enjoyed it. I got the blue portal bricks. I then went to the second map. I can make it my home. You're levelling up, you're putting skills on. It's so deep and so brilliant, but it's good fun. I need to get back to Persona 5, Simon, I really do. Couldn't get past that thing on Mad Max today, by the way. Why did you make that so hard after the first fucking quest? Really, seriously. I don't think this is PS4 exclusive, Jason. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's everywhere. Right, so this is my main town. This is the shit you start off. My house is somewhere. Let me find my house. Where's my house? I think that's it. Let me just get my weapon up in case I get screwed. Where's my house? Here it is. No, that's a castle. Where the fuck is my house? That's, here's my house. This is my gate. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. Oh, I planted these trees the other day. Plant a seed for each tree you chop. Yeah, I did that the other day. I've planted these. So they've grown then. Cool. Where the fucking hell is my house? The one little criticism I've got of this, the day-night cycle's a little fucking strong. The day-night cycle's a bit strong and it's a bit shit. I mean, these enemies now are pretty easy, but it's nice and comfy. But the night enemies aren't. They're fuckers. No, my house is somewhere. I need it because it's got all my fucking shit in it. Seriously. Right, there's the portal I had to build. I had to get 4 portal blocks, build it, and that's when you go to the next portal. Where the pissing hell is my house? Completed prey, thoroughly recommend. Mate, hearing conflicting reports. Ricky was close to buying that today. I don't know if he's actually bought it, which is interesting. Oh, here's my house. I enjoyed Trove, though, Dirtbox. I thought it was a great little mechanic. Me and Ricky enjoyed that thoroughly at the time we played it. But this is great. When I get to my house now, which I've lost tracking of again, it's here. That roof is my house. Let me remember. That's right next to me fucking thing as well. So let me... Oh, ball sack. Right, let me go into my house. There's a moose loose about this house. So as you can see... Actually, I don't think this is... Why... I don't think this is my house, by the way. Which it should be. And I'll tell you what's alarming. What the fuck? I'm going to tell you now what's really weird. This is not the fucking house that I... This is from the first game. I think I've loaded the wrong map. Because I had a furnace out here. This is the wrong map. That's weird. That's really strange. When I changed to home, did it move? I don't know. Right, let me click offline. My character is that one. Play. Map. Travel to home island. Island details. Set as home. Right, let me just go to... I think the house may move then. I did it... I remember doing that late on Sunday night when I was tired. I set that new place as my home because I was getting stronger. And I'm wondering if my house has moved to that new map. Kind of makes sense. Because the weird thing though there, that house there, that's the house that I made when I first ever played the demo. Because I should have a furnace outside there. And what reminded me, them 2 tables, anybody that joined me when I played the demo quite a few weeks ago, I fucked up and built an extra table. Well, in this game I played on Sunday night, I've got a furnace, I've got a fucking treasure chest, I've got torches. I've made my house really cool. That was not it. I hope I've not lost it. I'll be pissed beyond belief. Welcome back to the podcast. Thank you very much. And a rambler tomorrow to boot, as I keep saying. Right. Fuck, I'm here again. This is going to annoy me now, do you know that? I'll be really fucking annoyed. I want that map back. I want my house back. With my furnace. It's not here. Where the fuck is my... Look, 2 tables, because I didn't repair it right. No, this is not the fucking thing. I'm getting pissed. What the fuck happened? Play offline. Play. Universe large. Map. What's worrying me now, look, set us home. I tell you now. Something's fucked up with this game, and I'm telling you now, it's broke it for me. My heart. Where's my furnace and shit that I'd spent the other night? Ha ha, it's there. It's there. Saved it off past midnight, look. I need to delete that first one. But before I delete it, let me just fucking check. Universe 2. Let's try this. I think this is it. And what I need to do is delete that first universe. Could be back. That fucking had me worried then. That had me while panicking then. I'd spent fucking couple of hours in that room. You'll see when you see my house in a minute. It's really fucking cool. And the shit I can do in it now is brilliant. Well, I need to make some more clothes to make me a bit stronger. Basically, the way it works, if you saw on that map, it said I'm on world 2 of 47. And that's what you kind of have to do. You have to level up into that world, go and walk around the world, kill shit, find mines. I found a shit-up mine. You get ore and copper ore. You're upgrading your shit, as you guys have seen. And then you obviously have to find portal bricks to open another portal to world 3. It's fucking cool. I like this a lot. And I said it on Sunday night when I was playing it, it's a really nice chill game to do streaming to. It's not really in depth, it's really cool to talk to you guys. And this is cool. Here we fucking go. And look, it's daytime. Would go figure, look. Yeah, that's my only gripe at the minute. Oh, here we go, look. Look at this bollocks, look. Right, peeps. Furnace. Fucking Archer Station. Crafting. This one is an anvil. Now, the clever thing is, look, let me just give you a recap. I've got an anvil, a craft table, archer's table, and furnace. Now, even though I've built them and done this, now if I pick one of these, if you look on the left, look, I can still use, which is really cool and clever. Let me show you the... Right, let me do this one. It's plain. So on ingredients, I can make cotton cloth, which I want to make anyway, because I want some trousers. But if you also look, I've got my furnace menu. So whatever I've created in each menu... As I look here, I can close the workbench, but I can make 4 items in the furnace. Copper plate and all this shit. This is so fucking deep. I love this thing, I'm telling you. So back to the portal stones, look. Yellow portal stones is going to open the next one. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. But look at the shit you can do. Drafting table. Used to create decorative blocks and furniture. Used to create archer's item. Anvil. Metal items. Chest. Storage. Furnace, I've made one. Altar. Used to craft magic items. It's fucking massive, this is. Weapons. Like, look at this, what I can do. Anvil, I can now make better weapons and better axes and shit. If I go to the archer station, look at the shit I can make now. Look at this bow I can make. Really cool, guys. It's worth 20 quid. It's really nice to play. Really easy and shit. Gloves, I've got some. I need to make scarp pants and squire helmet. I can't wear that. I love the way as well, which the menus are pretty cool. Like, it tells you can't wear them on your character. So you don't fuck about making wrong stuff. Don't mess about wasting resources. Basically tells you what you need. So I need some cotton cloth. So let me just go and make some to make some of that. So let me go now to the thing. Let me make some scarp pants. Job's a good one. This is called Portal Knights. Knights as in medieval knights. It's 20 quid. It's out today. I think it's on both consoles. I'm not sure if it's on Steam, Jason. But don't quote me on that. So can I now make helmet? Oh, centre backpack. Helmet. There's one thing I hadn't not wore is the shoe. Oh, rings. I needed to make rings, didn't I? Can you make rings? Holy fuck, look at your upgrades. You can make rings. Magic ring of fire. Fire damage resistant 10% plus mana 35. What I also... This is such a nice little menu to get used to. Press triangle, look, for tooltips. Tells you what copper bars is. I need a flamed ruby. So fucking nice to play. Helmet. I need bones. Oh, I can make one of these. Right, look. But again, I can make that, and I'm actually going to make it. Why I've got the resources. I need an anvil, so I need to be stood at my anvil, I think. That's the only downside. Yes, you can see what you made, but you need to go and stand it. I don't think I've even done. £33 on the Xbox. Are you kidding me? Really? That's made me chuckle, that has. That's fucking crazy. Right, I need the anvil to make my helmet. But it tells me there, look, I can't use it until I'm level 3 rush. So I'm going to go to the spells, because this is the next cool thing I'm going to fucking show you, look. Look at all this shit on the talents. Bow specialisation. Crossbow. Increased damage dealt with crossbows. Sling, but I've gone with that. I've already got that. So my bow deals 25% damage. I'm nearly level 4. I think level 5 unlocks these two. It's even got skill trees. This game is fucking cool, I'm telling you. Go to legs. I should have a pair there, so I'll bang that on. Look at this. Well, it's on Steam. This is pretty cool. And don't forget, I'm playing this offline. You can actually bring co-op players in for yourself. You can even show the helmet, look, on the fucking thing. How cool is that? My little pet, look. Right, I need to go to the anvil. I ain't got an anvil. Is that my anvil? It is. So if I wear this, I can't wear it yet, but it's going to protect me for 45. I can make the gauntlets. I can probably wear that, but it's going to give me 25. What do you reckon? If I can wear it now, I might as well... Wait, 25? So what am I wearing now? It's got no comparison, has it? That's a bit shit. You know me and comparisons in RPGs. I need a comparison button, fuckers. Why haven't you got one? Note to developers, we need a comparison button. 25 for gloves. My gloves are only giving me 5, so I might as well make the fuckers, ain't I? Why I've got the resources. Boom. Do that. Go down to gloves. I'll be fucking annoyed if it doesn't let me wear these. But I can. Fucking boom. Wonder what you can do with your other shit, though. Can you sell it? Can you destroy it for resources? Let me go into my bag. Sorry for rattling, by the way. I'm just trying to keep you entertained. I can sit here and be quiet if you want. Where's my gloves gone, then? Oh, they're in my belt. They're in my thing, aren't they? So let me come down. More actions. Drop trash. Oh, fuck, I've equipped him, you prick. Equip. Now pick these up, drop them in there. Let me get some resources down into my thing. I need to, info. Mana potion, I'm not using mana. Water, I don't know what that does. Scroll of healing, I could drop that in there. That could be a good thing to have, actually. In fact, we'll drop that there, because it's closer. Let me also bring that to there. I love this game, guys. I think it's fantastic. I really do. It's such a nice, lovely little game to play. So we've got copper bar. I'm just going to piss about looking at my stuff I can make. Can I make a better weapon yet? Copper club. But I can't use it. Archer station is what I want. What do I need? Right, this is what I'm after, because I remember on Sunday night. So to get a strong copper bow, I've got the wood. I've got the copper bars. I need common resin. I have no idea where common resin is. Yeah, that's why I like it on the console. And scales. I don't know where they are. I would like the game to tell you where these things are. That menu, I've not even done anything yet on that. Potions, I've not even touched pissing about with potions. And I don't like that kind of shit either. But I am going to make one of them. Wrong button. Wrong button. Fireplace, I think that warms you up and does shit. Upgrade. Oh, this is the next stage, look. You can upgrade your anvil. with an iron bar. You can upgrade your fucking workbench. Have you seen Theresa May has raised the terror threat to critical, says another attack is imminent. Fucking hell. I asked Ricky this, by the way. I don't want to cover the terrorist thing, because I think it's just a fucking appalling situation. But I'm just going to ask you this, because I have this argument with my brother. One of the best tweets I saw today was, in fact, I would actually probably vote this the best tweet I saw on the whole situation. Somebody had tweeted, because I think it was being reported that Ariana Grande was going to cancel the rest of her tour, which more than likely she's going to, let's be honest. So somebody tweeted, and I thought this was fantastic. For anybody that bitches, no, if Ariana Grande cancels the rest of her tour, if any of you fuckers bitch about getting your money back, just remember, some parents want their children back. And I just sat there and stared at that, and I thought, fucking hell, that is the best tweet I have ever seen. But going back to that, I said to Ricky today, because I think he's going on that's why he's Monday recording. I think he's off to some festival or some shit in his area. And I brought this subject up to him, because we were talking about, obviously, the terror thing today. And I actually said to him, because I'm this kind of believer, we always say you should never let them disrupt your life. So if you cancel what you're going to do, you're letting the fuckers win. That's your personal opinion. I've got my opinion. We all have. And I don't want to raise opinions because it's a very touchy subject. But I put this to him. I said to him, let me ask you a question then, mate. I says, would you... Ariana Grande concert on Friday is at the O2. She's contemplating cancelling it. For all I know, she's cancelled it because I've not had the news on all day. But I said to him, I says, let me ask you a question. If you've got tickets for that concert, would you go? And Ricky, again, fully entitled to his opinion, he said, yeah, I would. He says, because you don't let the fuckers win. Whatever. Now, I'm of the opposite. I actually think I'd say no, personally. And all right, am I letting them win? I maybe am. But I just don't see why take the risk? Why all the shit's gone off? And that's what brought me on to your subject just now, saying that, you know, it's critical. No, I wouldn't, mate. I wouldn't. Because I look at it like this. It's a concert. It's whatever. And I know that, and Ricky kind of touched on it. He says, well, personally, nowhere they're going to do it twice at the same place. Maybe not. But did you think they were going to do the fucker last night? By the by. Anyway, Jason, speaking of the S7 tours, one of the tabs is a news tab that's pretty handy. It's called Up to Date. It's optional. I'll tell you, Jason, I meant to mention this last night when I was on the thing. When I did my research, as you guys know, if I'm making a purchase, I always do extensive research. I don't let my heart rule my head. I look at every nook and cranny of fucking everything. The thing that made me say yes to the S7 was, I think I touched on it the other day, but I'll bring it up again because it brings kind of stuff what you did. I was taking the piss out of Ricky for having his Grandad case on, but I've since found out he can still use all the edge features of the phone with this Grandad case, but it's still a flip case, by the by. I was watching videos of unboxings of the S7 and I thought to myself, fucking hell, this looks like the sexiest phone I've ever seen in my life. But then this one of these top tech reviewers who's got 100,000 subscribers, so he knows his shit, he's no idiot. He said, I've made a second video, part 2, he says, just on the edge features. And I thought, oh right, I'll go and watch that, because I like, you know, I want to see what the phone does. And he came on the video and says, the reason I'm making this, he says, I've got to show you features of this edge features. And he says, there's actually 104. And I like, went, 104 what? And he's there saying, the edge features has got 104 features that the edge of the phone can do. And I thought, holy fuck me. And he went on to show, obviously, not all of them, but he was showing you, like, clock that you can have on its side and fucking all. And I'm thinking, fuck it. That video was the one that made me get that phone. Right, guys, we need to go and find some resin. Why isn't it... Let me just say something. Why is it saying I can't make that on the right-hand side? Oh, I need to be level 5, that's why. Right, we need to go and kill some shit on this map. The case I sent you in DM is very sexy. It has a little kickstand as well. I might actually go with that if it's a decent one, if it's at Amazon. Although I probably won't buy it yet when I've not 100% guaranteed to fucking whatever. By the way, just to touch on this game as well, if people are thinking of buying it, you can invite, I mean, even I'm playing offline, I can invite people into a party, play co-op, and as you can see, I'm on the map, look. Yeah, I'll probably get it then, but like I say, I'm not getting it yet till I'm 100% confirmed my phone's on its way. The minute it's on its way, I shall order the case. Might do an I was tempted to do an unboxing for the phone as well for, you know, YouTube, but I'm actually probably contemplating not doing it. Because it's the Galaxy S7, it's not the latest phone. People aren't interested, it's an old phone. Nobody's going to be interested in me doing an unboxing for a fucking S7, are they? So I'll probably not just do that. I might post the odd picture on Twitter and say, look, right, look at all this shit then. Looks like there's a boss somewhere. I'm really enjoying this game. So let's go to this world, shall we? Let's fuck off down here. Now, what I don't understand this bit, by the way. I've told you the first tab tells you what enemies are there. So there's the magma maggot, the dusty maggot, the green ore grunt, and the sandshell. I think because then what the magma maggot and sandshell are ticked, I think that means I've killed some of them. So I've met them. Now, the agave is, I don't know what that fucking means. And then I can find flame rubies, copper ore, sandblock. So when I'm trying to say I need resin, I think what the cool thing about this is, it's telling me that there's no resin on this map. So the point is I've got to carry on playing to upgrade to get to the next portal. It's really fucking cool. So shall we get some playtime in? So here we fucking go. I need the fucking loo as well. Look at my fish asleep in his plant. He looks dead when he's in that plant. The temperature's risen today, by the way, a couple of degrees, which is not a bad thing for the fish, because my actual thermometer keeps it a little bit lower than recommended for tropical fish. But he's fine because he's an air breather and shit. But because the weather's turning up and getting a bit warm, it's going to be 30 fucking degrees. I nearly got my fan out today, by the way. And I'm dreading getting the fan out my cupboard because that fan is a vertical one. It's one of them tall ones. It's the only thing I took from my fucking marriage home, by the way. I nearly got that out today. But what I'm panicking about, when I actually undo that, when I get the fan out, my storage box, it's actually holding up. I shit you not, my room behind me, I open the door and no word of a lie, from the bottom to the fucking roof, it's full of boxes, empty boxes. Terrible it is. But most of them are being held up by this vertical fan. It's on the floor and it's like the big pinnacle point of holding all the boxes up. So if it does get 30 degrees this week and I'm dying to get my fan, I really don't fucking want to do it because that'll destroy all my thing. Just remember that down on the D-pad and right on the D-pad are my heal things. Thought it was a bit shit. Fucking hell, not half, was it shit? Fuck. What? Oh my god, I didn't know you could do that. Well, did he actually do that emoticon that quick that I missed it, or was it just shit? They're taking some fucking killing, aren't they? Oh shit. What have I just got? Copper ore, 2 blue... You see, I keep finding a lot of the blue portal shards. Well, you only needed them refined flame ruby. I needed them portal shards. This is on Switch. Is that a question? This is on Switch. See... Oh, you're kidding me. Is it on Switch? Really? Oh, I wish you'd not told me that, fucker. I found the next portal door, so I need to unlock this portal, which is going to answer it. Shit hot. I didn't see this, so let's get this portal open. So I need blue portal blocks again. How many have I got? Please tell me that don't say none. Do I have to make them? Oh yeah, I do, don't I? Any idea what time the Rambler will be up tomorrow? We're due to record it around about 11:30 in the morning, midday, so it'll probably be up about 2ish, 2ish, 3ish. I was just saying about the portal, weren't I? What use is it? So where's that going to take me? I think that's took me back home. It's not took me back home, has it? That's bullshit. So I've just created a portal that's took me back to a place I can fast travel to, hasn't it? Or is it not called that? I think it's a new place. That's what I like about this. If it is, the portals are like all different places to go over the map. Tell you, this is a nice, easy game to play, guys, on the stream. I've got to admit, I don't know what you guys are thinking, if it's a bit fucking boring and stuff, but it's not bad. It's nice and easy. Well, if it's same as fucking Isaac, by the way, which even though I know that Ricky's probably going to buy it, and I keep taking the piss out of him, why the fucking hell that Isaac is not on the British store yet? Somebody please answer why. It's been on the American store for fucking weeks. So if the game is actually on the US store and working and fine and you can buy it, why the fuck isn't it on the UK store? Why? Level 3, it is a new portal. Fort Finch. Don't need to be here in the fucking dark though. I'll grab some cotton though while I'm here. I don't know what the enemies are going to be like here, you see. I've got to be a bit fucking careful. Oh no, it's back home, isn't it? Is it home? Or did it say level 3? It said level 3, didn't it? I could do with that torch being closer to my weapons, actually. Yeah, that's my only gripe about this game. The day-night cycle's a bit fucking screwed. And night can be a tad brutal. What's this place in the middle of the map over there? See, I don't like the look of that big fucker, but we'll see. Holy shit! Fuck, he's got magic. Nasty man. Electro quartz eavesdrop. What's in here? Oh, fuck, yes. What the fuck is that? Oh, I'm loving this, guys. I've got to say. There's another portal. shit. I didn't want to do that, though. That is a bit of a fuck ache, innit? Bit shit that you've got a bad camera angle. No, I don't want to do that. I need to knock out... Let me just place a block. Any fucking block. This block. Let me just put this block here. Bit awkward, but... Yep, that was a bit of a fuck ache, but it'll do. And it's now daytime, which is a bonus. Right then, let's have an explore. What the fuck we got all around here? Do fancy just getting the cotton though, because that is one of the resources for most of the clothes. How do I get up there? Also, what is that? Is that going to be coal? It is coal. Fuck yes. Bit of lag between my phone's 4G and the Wi-Fi at work. My old phone's a few seconds ahead of the laptop. Notice when I returned after a cigar. Very nice. Cigar? Oh my god. You're a bit of a smoker then, are you? I think coal was needed for a couple of the weapons that I could make as well earlier, which is pretty cool. Cigarette chat window cut me off. Oh right, that's even worse, mate. Disgusting habit. Sorry. Filthy, dirty habit. Time for bed. Thanks, Toz. Looking forward to Cranky Rambler. No problem, mate. Have a pleasant evening. Thanks for being here, as always. I don't want dirt blocks, they're a fucking waste of space. It's my only vice. Oh, I mean, obviously, mate, I'll never tell anybody what they're doing. But I've never smoked in all my life. I think it's a filthy habit. I just do. I'm not one of them people that preach, although I really do. I am a believer that people that smoke should never smoke around people that don't, and we could probably argue the toss about that. I've nearly got in fights in restaurants before. Seriously. Proper, serious fight. Like, didn't give a shit. Because and I bet, obviously, smokers and anti-smokers have got different thoughts. But I don't think anybody can argue that you should not be smoking in a restaurant where there's food. And I have to say, I have got in fucking proper, stood up, gonna bang this twat one and all. Twice. Because it was before all, like, the new laws came in and shit. And he was just, like, they'd finished their meal and it was a tight restaurant. And this fucking guy just finished his meal, laid back and fucking sparked up, didn't he? And he's like literally like the next table along from me. And I looked at him first and I think he got an idea I was, like, looking at him. And I was trying to drop a subtle hint by just looking at him and, like, as if to say, what the fuck you doing? And then I had to say something. He just looked at me and didn't. And I looked. I says, "Mate," I says, "Do you mind why we're still eating on this table?" Which I thought it was polite. I wasn't being funny. I was polite, and I just said, "Would you mind, you know, either going outside or just putting it out while other people are eating around you?" And he says, "Well, not really, mate." He says, "Because I've ate my meal," and he says, "I want one." And that's when it all kicked. My missus knew I was going to kick off. My missus knew how we were going to kick off. And I think the restaurant owner came over. And I think he actually told him to either go outside or would he kindly leave. But yeah, I was going to fucking belt him one hour. Middle at restaurant. Didn't give a shit. I mean, I do understand it's an addiction and it's your vice. It's, well, like you say, it's your vice. It's you're entitled to that. But not round food. Oh, I've levelled. And especially not round food when there's no need to do it. Because you could quite easily just got up and walked outside. Right, we have points to distribute. Always stick one on dexterity, always stick one on agility, and then we'll go with strength. Have I got any talent points? Oh, I've unlocked talent. What we got? Sentry stance. Increased damage dealt by 25% if you haven't moved in the last 5 seconds. That's bullshit. When brought to low health, your dodge chances increase by 50% for 10 seconds. May only occur every 90. They're shit, aren't they? Oh, mate, you've no need to justify it. I get why people smoke, and I get all why they do it. I do, honestly. Guys, what do I choose? Do I choose fucking Sentry Stance, which is increased damage if I stand still? I think that's the better one, because as an archer, I am standing still a lot. Yeah, fuck it, we'll go with that. Right, I need to look at my shit. Like, there's loads of unnecessary shit in here that I'm trying to learn still. Mighty Mana. I don't think I use Mana at all. Electro Quartz. Let me look at what I can build on the old weapon side. Can I not do a weapon now, surely? No, because I need what's it, don't I? I've got everything bar that fucking resin. Yeah, I probably should. I need some resin, and I don't know where the fuck it is. I've got a feeling, actually, that resin may well be in the next portal. But I'm not going to that portal yet, because I don't think I'm strong enough. Cracking seam of coal here, isn't they? Fucking is they not? Fucking loads of coal. I think on every level there's a portal to resin comes from trees. Yeah, but the thing is, Jason, I get where you're coming from, mate. But if you look at the map, when I was telling you the map, let me show you. Although, I think we could have a point. I think I'm going to stop digging coal. I've got loads. If I put the map up, look. And details. No, I don't want that fucker. Island details. So it's telling me the enemies, look, are all there. Hiya, Craig. And it's telling me also there's an alabaster bush gardening. And there's coal, stone blocks and coal block. Now the thing is, it's not telling me there's any resin. But I will hit a tree. I think you might have a good point. What's the event? Intensive care, 5 hours. They even have events, for fuck's sake. There's an event here. 5 hours remaining. Fuck it, let's go there a minute. Just need to have a look. Like, what the fuck? I need to make a treasure chest, actually, and empty some of my box. I think that's what I'm going to do. Tell you what I don't like, and I think that's what we've just got to, what I've just stated. If you notice, my home stays at that first map. So every time now I want to make shit, I've got to travel home to go to my crafting station and my house. I find that a bit shit. Like, you'd like to think that, I mean, that means every map I go to, I've got to make a fucking load more crafting. It's like, why have they done it that way? Because let's be honest, the fucking travelling's not super quick either, is it? Yeah, Craig, we've discussed it earlier. I mean, we're probably going to call it. Probably going to talk a little bit about it tomorrow on the Rambler, but it's a very sensitive subject. Right, intensive care. Craft an increased healing flask using the mummy's temporary special drops. Right, so there's mummies around this map that I have to kill to get that special thing. But yeah, Craig, it's an appalling thing, mate. It is. I mean, nobody's going to ever say anything other than that. But I think we'll talk a little bit about it tomorrow, but you've got to be careful. And I kind of touched on it earlier. I'm not one of these people that lose the shit and say, you know, bomb people, fucking do this, that and the other and all that. I think a bit more on a level-headed plane. But again, it's a very touchy subject that everybody's got different opinions. And the worst thing you want to do with social media is upset anybody. You say the wrong thing and then you fucking really, you know what I mean? But yeah, there's no denying it's fucking awful. Did any of you guys see the tweet from ITV that showed the homeless guy? That is a brilliant story that's come out of it, by the way. I don't know if you've heard it. I'll talk about it in a second. These fucking turtles. They're bastards, these turtles are. Fuck you. There's a story that ITV posted. And it showed a video running of a homeless guy. And he's there sat looking really shit and bedraggled. And he said, I went to help. I saw these kids needed help. They were bleeding. I had to pull nails out kids' arms and kids' faces. And he says, I just felt the need I had to help. And he said, I'd like to think if I needed help, people would do it to me. And then he said, I turned around and saw a lady who's on her side was ripped open and she was bleeding out. So people gathered from his kind of talk and what he did to help the woman. People quickly found out he was a soldier. So he's an homeless guy living on the street that ran to help children and this woman and saved her life. Fucking Twitter went mad. And it looks like this guy has got a house, a job, and a shitload of money. Because people instantly started a GoFundMe page for this guy. And it was fucking brilliant. It nearly brought a tear to my eye, actually. I thought it was one of the best stories to come out of there. But he just naturally reacted to help these kids and this woman. And I think my initial feeling was exactly the same. Somebody needs to help this guy. You know, how can the poor fucker be on the street? And it looks like they have, which I thought was just fantastic. Yeah, brilliant. Saved the woman's life, was helping the kids who were panicking really bad. I'm getting fucked here. I'm getting fucked big time. Correction, I've been fucked. Yeah, there was a few obviously derogatory fucking comments, as always, because it's the stupid fucking internet. But, yeah, I thought it was the best story to come out from the day, actually. He just did a natural thing. He's obviously a soldier. And I'm a massive believer. I could argue and fall out with loads of people. There should be no homeless people on any street, in any city, in anywhere, any country in 2017. No fucking way. I'm sorry, but that's one of my greatest beliefs, one of my greatest bugbears. Nobody should be living in a cardboard box in 2017. Whether you fucking chuck them in... And how many times have you drove around cities and streets and seen derelict asses or boarded up asses? It's fucking awful. But that guy, I just so fucking pleased. Oh, I've just realised what that red thing is under me. That's that skill I've got. By standing still, I get 25% bonus attack. But yeah, the guy, I was so chuffed to see that he got... It was just the immediate feeling I got as well. I thought, fucking hell. Yeah, there should be nobody homeless, mate, in today's society. Fucking no way. And then, yeah, Craig, you touch on the next thing that people talked about. Not only should be no homeless people around, but you've got soldiers that fought for this country to give people what they've got today, actually homeless on the street. Like, what the fuck? I worked with the bomber's brother up until January. You're fucking kidding me. Wow. I've only seen the guy's name and I've not followed the story up. I was going to follow the story up to get some info of, you know, if there was any backstory. Did people know he were going to do it or whatever? But that is fucking unbelievable, Shindle. That's mad. But you know you're going to probably get the customary thing that you always get when something big kicks off. Like interviewing the neighbour. Oh, he was a normal man. He was a nice man. He spoke to me every day in the street. That makes me fucking... Well, it just kills me. When you get some crazy fucking serial killer that's like chopped 10 people up. Oh, Bob was a lovely man. Spoke to me every day. Well, yeah, no shit. Apparently it was a youngish guy, weren't he? I've only just caught the back end of it. And as I say, I don't want to cover it. You just can't help talking about it, can you? Apparently he was a pretty young man, weren't he? Did I see 22 somewhere or 26? I'm not quite sure. I need to find one of these mummies, don't I? In this game. Did you see what I mean about in this game about the day-night cycle? It's totally fucked. It's way too short. Way too short. And you know what? Again, another mechanic. I mean, I'm nitpicking a bit here, but you should be able to wear the torch, or you should have some form of light. You should not have to... Oh no, I'm being a fucking idiot. Oh no, I'm not. That's only a shortcut. You see, I need my pickaxe to do shit, or I need my bow. But then I can't use the torch at the same time. That's a bit screwed up. Yeah, mate, it is. And listen, there's a good thing you guys know I watch a lot of murder and shit, and I could tell you stories probably that no fucker knows of. But I'll tell you this. It's a very true saying. All you psychologists say it and all you clever fucks say it. Anybody can be a murderer. Anybody. It's just that the ones that turn out to be fucking the proper psychopaths that murder continuously, your serial killers. Oh, shit. They just unhinged and just continue to do it. Where there's a murderer in anybody, it only takes a second to snap. We've all got angry. Yeah, mate. Well, no, I mean, I know. It's the old story, innit? You know, we're all... And you could argue the toss about any religion and shit like that as well. But it's like, you know, we're all human beings at the end of the day. But you can kind of point it towards like internet trolls as well. Why do they feel the need to do that? You know, but it's like, they're fucking bastards, these turtles are. You know, it's like it's like a small kind of form of trolling. It's like, why can't we all live together? Why does the odd person feel the need to just be a fucking idiot or do something really bad? I guess it boils down to fucking biology. It's just the way human beings are, innit? Tell you what, guys, where the fuck are you going to find a mummy in here? Craft an increased healing flask using the mummy's temporary special drops. I worked with a schizophrenic who cut his mum's head off with a chainsaw. He was really unwell and had no help before. Jesus, fuck me. He lived alone with his brother. The rest of the family moved back to Libya. Fuck me. I don't know why I keep digging these diamonds up, because I've got plenty of these rubies and I don't think they even do anything. I need to find one of these mummies. Where the fuck are they going to be? Ooh. I can hear something weird. But I think it's the portal making the weird shit noise. On a lighter note, United... Yeah, Ricky told me that as well. That's quite intriguing. I'll stick that on the old TV tomorrow. I'm quite looking forward to it, actually. I'd not watched a final for a long, long time and took a bit of interest. And as being English and British, I do want United to win. Why the fuck? Oh my god, I didn't realise. That's why I died last time. I'm thinking the shortcut menu, look. The shortcut menu to my healing potion. Oh, that one does work. Bit fucking late now, though. Where the fuck is this mummy, do you think? You say underground, you reckon? You not want Newcastle to... Fuck off, Newcastle. Go away. I think they'll struggle, mate, to be fair. And I know, obviously, you're going to be a Newcastle fan. I think they'll struggle. I think there's just a pretty big gap between, you know... Unless Fat Boy gets his wallet out. You know what I mean? Will Fat Boy get his wallet out or not? Oh, you can fuck off, you sandy shell prick. Well, they've definitely got the Egyptian music playing in the background, but where the fuck these mummies are, God only fucking knows. Let's have a dig down here. I think I read somewhere. It might be through here. I'll tell you what I did piss about the football. Football season's just finished. They were even announcing on Sky yesterday. Mate, I can't see him getting his money out. He's a... I don't like the bloke, never have done. I think he's a fucking... I mean, I have great admiration for what he's done for his company. No question. It's an amazing thing, building it up from nothing. And I've shopped there many, many times myself, but... he just seems to be in it for himself. That were a waste of fucking time, weren't it? I thought there might have been a... Was he a way down? Mate, fucking don't like Zelda. I've spoke about it on the show. I just fucking hated the mechanic in the first hour. And I've said this on the show before. I'm a Zelda stalwart. I've finished every other Zelda there's ever been out. Okay? So I've grown up with Zelda. Love them to death. Fantastic games. For them to fuck up them mechanics for the first hour of that new game totally destroyed it for me. I hate the fucking weapon breakage system. I hate the fact I've got to go into a menu and sub-menu just to fucking heal. Them two mechanics alone totally destroyed my experience. I get it's brilliant, I get it's big, and you can probably overlook that thing, but for me, I fucking hated it. I've even got the guidebook. That's a beautiful guidebook. Yeah, mate, that documentary on him didn't paint him in a good fucking light, did it? The other year, that Channel 4 Sports fucking thing didn't paint him in a good light at all. These places here are weird. Ooh. What the fuck? Hello, Brave Knight. Talk. Who's Mr. Fat Cat? Fucking Ashley, Mike Ashley, the owner of Newcastle, and also owns sportsdirect.com. I found great treasure under these ruins. Right. I know you did, because I think this is where I went down yesterday, the other day. So I think I've been in here. Or have I? Yeah, apparently, I mean, there was a documentary. I know documentaries are very heavy weighted towards the subject matter that they're covering. But he was renowned to... He owns Sports Direct and he hires a lot of non-zero-hour contracts that was very controversial. He owns Newcastle United. He's always owned them for fucking years. He's owned Newcastle as long as he's had fucking Sports Direct, I think. You've probably seen him on the TV, mate. The cameras are always zooming to him. He's that fat fuck that sits there in the white shirt all the time, smirking like a fucking idiot. So if there's treasure in this here fucking tomb, where do I get it? Yeah, there was a documentary all about Sports Direct about 2 years ago on Channel 4, and it was all about 0-hour contracts. And then it got the way, because actually some of them being interviewed and saying that they get really fucked over. When you sign up for Sports Direct, they show you this inspirational video to say that Mike Ashley and the company, at the end of the year, give bonuses to workers who really fucking do great things, and apparently it's a load of bollocks. Well, I'll tell you what, this woman says there's great treasure underneath this fucking thing. There wants to be. Ooh. I think I've been down here. I have. These are my torches. Yeah, I've been down here. There's no treasure, look. Fucking hell. And I think the only way I got out of here was fast travelling. I think there was a treasure box below, so I have been here. So that was a waste of fucking time. Yes, Roger Moore sadly died. Yeah, that's crazy, Jason, mate. That is. Have you done it all your life, or is it something you've done later in life, moved on to? I've got to disagree. Shindo, I think, is the worst Bond for me. I think it was awful. But again, opinions. We've all got them. They're like arseholes. We've all got one. You can't beat Sean Connery, and I'm even edging towards now that I think Daniel Craig actually takes it now. I think he's fucking brilliant. 4 years used to be a Sparky. Nice one. Nice change of career, mate. This is fucking getting monotonous down here, isn't it? See, when you're doing things like this in these kind of games, you never know if this is pointless. Yes, I got the treasure chest at the bottom, and I think it contained a couple of things. But is this gonna... Oh, we have diamonds and shit. So it's not pointless. Tell you what, currently training for another NBQ to bump me up to management, then my reign of terror begins. Yay, that's fucking it. You show the fuckers how to go on then. Yeah, it is. These kind of games are like this, but because I'm early in the game, like I say, I don't think, I'm not quite sure where this is going to lead. Is it going to lead to some secret compartment? But obviously if I'm finding diamonds and shit, then it is probably the way to go. A bit like Minecraft, innit? But I soon got bored with fucking Minecraft, I tell you now. And them fuckers don't last long, do they? Did you ever play... Why has the fucking torch disappeared? Oh, because I've just picked it up. Did I ever play State of Decay? That had fun exploration aspect to the game. I better not play this. Mate, this is a good looking game, I'm telling you. There's no wrong with this. I didn't play State of Decay yet, Jason. No, I don't think I did. I can't remember doing so. My God, what? There's only 7 people in the fucking room. What's happened to the room all of a sudden? I've only just noticed. Is it late? I think it will be late, isn't it? Alexa, time is it?
The time is 11 p.m.
Oh yeah, it's getting late. I'll probably try and get on a bit earlier tomorrow night. I'm just going to fast travel out of here. Fuck that. Fuck that. I want to know about the mummy. That's a bit of a flaw in the game, isn't it? That I can't just go back to the portal. Isn't that shit? Isn't that a little bit of a shitty thing? Let me go back actually and make a treasure chest and drop some of this shit off. I played that. It's a great game. Thank you for coming out soon. Oh dear. Time to start shutting the windows and shit. Don't want any flappy fucking giant creatures coming. I also need to put my fish tank on night mode. Minecraft is great if you set an objective. Me and my mate made the Titanic and 747. That's brilliant. You know my story with Minecraft if you're a listener to the show. I've started it like many people. You take the tutorial, and what you've just seen me do there is basically what I did in Minecraft after the tutorial. Just dug down, got torches, got coal, just kept doing that for ages. I got bored to fuck. Couldn't get in my brain I wanted to build anything. I wasn't the building kind of type, and I never understood why people got into it. But then I saw what people can do in it, and I get why they can. Right, let's fuck off back home. See if I can make some better weapons now. Copper plate block, roof tile. Who wants to fuck about with that? Workbench. Right, that's a bag of wank, innit? Copper bar. We can make plenty of copper bars. But do I need to waste... I'm fucking very uncomfortable here, guys. I'll tell you that. I've got pain in my back. Fucking serious pain in my back. I'm not going to do that for now. Don't want portal stones. Don't want workbenches. Stone pickaxe. Can't we upgrade that fucker? I'm going to make some of them though. Right, let me see if I can make any work. No, because I've got none of this fucking resin, have I? That resin's everywhere. You think it'd tell you where you could make it, wouldn't it? Why don't it tell you where you can make it? Mate, I've been saying it for the last 8 months. My problem with the sofa is I've got a little lighthouse charity shop round the corner. Well, I say round the corner. It's a bit of a trek. They've always got nice settees in. And I went in the other day to look for some vinyl for my new record player, and it was shit. But in there that day, they had a beautiful leather 2-seater brown sofa that was 50 quid. My problem is I can't get rid of this one. I've no transport. I've no thing. My brother said he'd do it me, but it's a bit of a pain in the ass waiting to get time. I will have to get one because it's really causing me some fucking serious pain. Like now, I know now, and this is the shit thing about this, by the way. You've seen me having to move forward, and this is what I have to. I can't sit or stand in same places for a long time. But because I'm now here doing this, I know I'm going to be in for some, like the rest of the night now, I'm going to be in pain for a fucking good long time. And it's annoying. And like I say, this was only a fuck. Yeah, I know it's going to get worse, Craig. The point is as well, I actually... when I bought this, when I first obviously got separated, I was looking for a quick fix, obviously. Oh, fuck. I was looking for a quick fix because... because obviously I had to get cheap and cheerful and I just needed somewhere to fucking sit. Oh yeah, we're making that, fucker. I need the anvil. And it was only a temporary stopgap, but it's turned into a lot more, you see. But it's only a sofa bed from IKEA. And when you buy it, it actually fucking says it's a, you know, it's not a, it actually says in the description, it's not a couch to be used every day. Well, it's my main couch, which is fucking stupid. Oh, I might make that instead. Don't need to have fucking protection from fire, do I? I will kill a few trees and cactuses in a minute just to see if that shit drops, but I've got a feeling it doesn't because it doesn't say it in the synopsis of the map, by the way. You can't make it, can you? Now, if I can make it, fuck me, I shall piss. You should ask if the sofa you buy from the next door... Mate, I've asked him. I've asked him. Yeah, they do things like that. By the way, my daughter rang me today. Not rang me, actually messaged me. My fucking phone, my iPad was beeping like mad. That bad, I thought it was a fucking emergency. And I was talking to Ricky at the time. I says, Jesus Christ, my daughter needs me. So I picked the fucking iPad up, I'm typing, then my phone rings and it's there, and I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, what's wrong? Basically, she wanted a quick answer. She's finally gone. I've given her the money to buy a washer in a new flat. And she's finally just ordered it. The thing is, they only can deliver it Thursday. She needs a house sitter. So Muggins here's got to go and house sit. Thursday or Friday, though. She's not let me know yet. So yeah, I've got to go and house sit. Fucking hell, you need 40 copper ores. It is, mate. I don't mind it. It's the only thing I've got in my fucking life, so I don't mind it at all. As long as it's coffee, telly. I might even take my Switch with me, actually, and play some Mario Kart and Zelda. So... my brother has actually said that he will take my sofa to the tip. But he said to me, and this is me, the nice guy again, he said, look, why don't you just drop the fucker outside on your front lawn? I live on a very locked-in council estate kind of type. Yeah, I could take the VR, actually, Craig. And my brother said, why don't you just drop the fucking settee outside on the front garden, get your new one in, then ring the council, or he said, I'll come and do it when I've got a spare day and I'll take it to the tip. But I'm that nice guy. I don't want to put a settee on. I don't want to be one of these fucking people that make the gardens look like a typical council estate. No way. Not a fucking... I don't want to do that. But my brother has offered to do shit. But it's just, he never gets time because he's busy, you see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I must admit, I don't mind paying to get rid of it. I think, actually, you know what? I know you guys keep guys giving me hassle for it, and it'll probably force me into doing it. And I don't mind it, by the way. I won't take it as bad. But if you keep pushing me, I'll actually give the council a ring and said, look, can you... because the shop round the corner has always got settees in, and I've got a decent office chair, I wouldn't mind sitting in my chair just for one night. So yeah, every fucking thing, look, needs this resin. Every bastard item I need to make needs this fucking resin. Everything. We need to make that the goal now. Bet you'll have some local crankies will come and move it. I probably could if I could force it. I mean, it just needs going to the local tip, which is about 5 or 6 miles away. And my brother would do it, but he's just so fucking busy. That's the point. I guess it's the shit of not being able to drive, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm going to do that now, Jason. We're making it a goal of this evening before I finish streaming that we're going to find this resin. Whether it be a Google fucking search or whatever. In fact, I bet you could tweet them because they was asking, actually, they was saying online. They was actually saying online about it as well. I'll accept your friend's request when I finish streaming. Thanks for the send. Right, let me try some trees. I don't think it's good. You know if this works, Jason, I'm gonna fucking scream. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. You win the biscuit of the night. You are the winner of tonight's biscuit award. You fucking beauty. Look at the resin. Told you it is in the trees, Jason. You wouldn't fucking have it, would you? Told you you'd get it from trees. But you wouldn't have it. You kept saying no, it won't be in trees. It would. Won't be in trees, it won't, I'm telling you. Thing is now, what the fuck am I going to spend it on? What am I going to spend all the lovely resin? At least I know where the fuck... That's a big tree, innit? Come and kill this big tree. Fucking I only took a few. Yeah, got fuck all. I think it's these weird ones as well. Oh, my backpack's full. My backpack, I need to go and make a thing, don't I? That's what I wanted to do. Right, let's fuck off. Back to home a minute. I need to go and make a chest. You think your home would have some kind of beacon as well, wouldn't you? Like a light or some shit. Right, let's fuck off. We need a treasure chest making. Let's go, let's go. I love this game. This game is such a nice, easy streaming game to play. Surprised you can't make a door. Can't make a door. I've not seen a door inside the place as well. Right, we need a treasure chest. I've seen them somewhere. Here we are. Boom. I bet I can't pick the twat up because my bag's full. My backpack's full. Fuck. Right, let me look at throwing some shit away. Oh, let me put one of these rings on for a start. That'll clear it. Equip. There we are. Let's go to this. Let's get the backpack. Send there. Let's get the treasure chest. Fuck. Boom, boom, boom. Bang. Fucking hell, it's not very big, is it? Them. Who's common resin? I'm going to put a couple of chests out now, yeah. You could, and that's it, Jason. You're just kind of touching on how cool this game is. You know, your world's your oyster. Make another ass. Just put a load of chests in it. So, yeah. This chest I'm making a block chest, so... Now I'm going to make a chest and put all the jewels in. Fucking love this game, guys. You've got to admit, it's a nice, easy play, innit? Do you know what I mean? I used to build little warehouses in Minecraft. Yeah, it's kind of a mechanic that you do, isn't it, really? It's cool. But no, I know I keep reiterating, but I really am fucking enjoying this a lot. Such a nice, easy game. I'll have to get it on my PS1. This is a cool game. Don't take the mickey. If that's what you was doing. Right, what am I doing? Right, let's figure shit out what I can do with this resin. Because this resin was an important one. I think a weapon's in order. What do you think, guys? Should we get a better weapon? So, we'll get rid of that shit. We want to go to the archer station, and I think we can make a better weapon here, boys. Fuck me, what have I run out of? Copper bar. I've got copper bars. So why is it not letting... Is it only not making me like do that because I'm not outside? There's a rat in my kitchen, what are you gonna do? There's a rat in my kitchen, what are you gonna do? Why the fuck is it saying... Oh no, don't tell me they fucked up with this mechanic. This is gonna annoy the shit out of you, and you know what I'm gonna say, don't you? I've put all the coal and all the fucking things in the boxes, but they're not registering that you still own them. So now... When you're going to have to make something, you're going to have to fuck about going into your fucking stupid things, look. You're going to have to piss about going into your chests. What a load of fucking pap that is. Or have I not got any coal? I thought I'd got a shitload of coal. That is such bullshit, that is, guys. That is such a shame. That they've allowed you to do that. That is bullshit, guys. Fuck. Please patch it. It needs patching. If you've got treasure chests, please make it possible that we can fuck about. That is such a ball ache, that is. Fucking hell, it's a shame, that is. I did eat today, Craig, but I fucking left off of it. I didn't like it. I'm at my furnace. This is my furnace. Oh, sorry, I was a fucking step out. I do apologise. How many copper bars did I need, guys? Can you remember? Was it 4? I bet none of you noticed, did you? I've just realised something. There's numbers on the tabs. That is obviously telling you you've got the ingredients to make items in that tab that I've only just realised. I'll make 4. As I... Oh, fuck off. As I think it's 4. Bet you any money it's not. It is 4. It's 2, in fact. Right, was that the best bow? I've got itchy fucking foot again. Right, so that's going to do 41 damage. What's the bow that I use now? I think it's only about 10 damage. Right, so and this again is a little bug that I don't think is necessary. Just needs a couple of tweaks. They need to allow all your backpack to be used when you've got it. And this tweak here, I get what there's different things, but really, do we have to go to the actual station to make the fucking thing? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but it can't be difficult, mate, can it? I think Minecraft handles it, don't it? Stardew Valley knows you've got all your stuff in your chest. Or does it? I can't remember. Minecraft, I know that Minecraft lets you do it. But, I mean, it's... I mean, I'd like to say these. I've been playing your game, it's brilliant. A couple of things I'd change. You need to let people be able to use all the storage like that, and also when a person's created an anvil and created a furnace, you need to let them just use one menu. It's a bit fucking shit, innit? I mean, it's not a massive ball ache, but it's a bit of a mechanic that could be tweaked. Like now, I've got the ingredients, look, to make this bow, but I've got to fuck about, look, coming out the menus, walking into my house to do this. That, to me, is totally unnecessary. Totally unnecessary, in my opinion. Again, hopefully patched out. Where the fuck's it? I've gone brain dead. Where's it gone? God, I couldn't see that then, boys. I'd really lost my mind. Why is it not letting me equip it? Oh, I've got to be a certain fucking level, ain't I, you delves? Requires Ranger level 3. I am. can wear a cape as well. I've got eggs in the fridge at home, but you can't make an egg sandwich. Yeah, I know. That is really being a little bit finicky though, isn't it? It's a video game. Right then, boys. Why the fuck can't I equip this bow? What's not happening? I'm going to do a cape now, hopefully. Right, equip. Why is it not letting me equip? Okay, that was a bit weird. That's a mechanic that's broken slightly. You can equip all your clothes by using a shortcut menu, look, but you can't fucking do it, apparently, to your weapons. And I don't know, why can't we... Why isn't there no mechanic to, you know, destroy them and shit? Anyway, cape we need, don't we? That was the next best thing. Yeah, it is very odd. Again, it's a little bug that probably will be patched out, I guess. It is its first day released to the public, and I'm hoping... I might message him on Twitter, actually. Not that I fucking can't for shit. What am I doing now? Clothes I need, which is the next tab along. We need, what was it, a cape? I'm sorry to tell you, boys, but I can't see any Oh, here we go. I can make a fucking night cape. I need 3 cotton. Good job I made... Look, I need to go to my fucking workbench, look. Fuck me. 1. 2. There's DLC on Steam. Wonder if it's coming for the game. What is the DLC, Jason? Have you got access to it? Can you let us know what the DLC is? I think get your daughter to cook you a meal while waiting in. She's offered, I think she's off. In fact, I'll tell you something, Craig. You've just actually thought of something. She cooked shepherd's pie yesterday and actually messaged me, do I want any saving? So I might get there tomorrow and she's got fucking what's it saved. So I might be scoffing some shepherd's pie on Thursday or Friday. You see, guys, now it's getting annoying. I've got to go to the fucking Archer station now. I know it's only here, but really, fuck me. But to be honest, it's worth it for a cape. Fuck yes. I mean, come on. I'm going to look like fucking Batman. Let's have a look. Oh, fucking hell, it was worth it. Batman. Fuck yes. My daughter's turned into a good little cook, actually. She obviously gets it from me. Let me test this bow on this poor little bit of resin that's going to get fucked. Oh, 2 hits, he's gone. Oh, fuck me. We're starting to rock and roll now, boys. Right. I think we'll actually leave it there because I've just had a look at one couple more things I may be able to create. Any upgrades in clothes. I haven't got one of them, but I've got a red one, haven't I? Tell you what, let me go to the fucking anvil. Then it will actually tell me what I can build, won't it? Instead of fucking about. No, shall we go to the fucking station? Oh, mate, guys, this is a fucking ball ache, innit? You gotta admit. It's totally unnecessary shit. Right then, we can upgrade some cool shit, then I can maybe go to the bigger maps. So, that armour, I need cotton... God, I only need cotton cloth. Well, I've got to wear that, Anna. I've got to make that cotton. Let's bang some cotton off. I need to chill out here because this is bullshit that you have to keep doing this. Innit? Isn't it really just bullshit? Skins to make you look like a robot. Oh, that's bullshit thing. Cotton. I'm in the wrong one. I need to be on the workbench. No, I am at the workbench. Oh, I haven't got any left. I've only got 3, that's why. I need to go hunting for some cotton. I do also think there's a little bit too much greenery around. I know it looks fucking cool and shit, but I do believe that they need to cut down on the greenery. It's like a bit overkill, innit? Let's be honest. I know it is, but it's a bit overkill. I can't believe I've only just made 2 out of that fucking thing. You see, it's a great little game. I've enjoyed playing it. It's been really cool. But there really is just a little bit finicky fucking things, isn't there, that's just not fucking... that's annoying. Like all this pissing about backwards and forwards. And I'm still missing something now. What was it I could make? Am I in the right menu? I don't think it was this, was it? Was it that? Was it that, the chest guard? No, it wasn't. What was it, guys? I've lost track. Oh, it was the Viking arm. This one. That one. No? No, it wasn't. It was this one. No, I don't think it fucking was either. Am I losing my mind, guys? It was not this, was it? Help me out. Yeah, it probably will. I think we'll. Like, they tweeted today that let us know what you feel about the game. Guys, what was it that I wanted to fucking build? That I wanted to wear? Was it that? I don't think it was that, because I wanted cotton and something else. I'd got one ingredient, I just needed the cotton, weren't it? Somebody needs to help me here. What was it? Was it on the workbench? Oh no, it was... no, it's me. It was this one. It was the... it was this, the ranger armour. So I need to be at the fucking archer station. Unnecessary though, boys, I've got to say. Let's be honest. There we are. Let's bang this on and look like a boss. Let's look like a boss. 20 armour, bang it up to 60. Fucking boom. Oh my god, we're rocking it now, look. No, I've been saving them all, Shindal. I think I mentioned on the show I've stopped at about episode 14 or some shit, 15. I've been waiting till they've updated. I've seen an advert in my inbox today that What's It's returning, but I've not watched that for quite some time. The other president one, the big one. I know I'm going to look at the helmet now. That's what I've just thought, mate. I want the helmet now, because this is just the dog's bollocks, isn't it? Let's be honest. Shall we have a look what the helmet costs to make? You're all secretly enjoying this game, aren't you? I bet some of you are going to buy this fucking thing now. So then, Ranger armour, Ranger cape I've already got, Ranger pants, so I only need some more cotton for the pants, and then I need gauntlets. I only need cotton. And the cap. That's the cards, yeah, it starts. Right then, boys, I only need cotton, let's get out. No, you can't, that's the bullshit. I mentioned that, Jason, earlier. There's no trashing mechanic. You literally just have to drop them, I think, which is a bit bullshitty. This is what I meant by the grass, by the way. It makes hunting cotton down a fucking ball ache. I think you can actually grow cotton. I'm pretty certain you can. I think you've got cotton seeds or some shit. Let me just check. Bush seed. Cotton seed. Fuck yes. Right, so this is what you do, look. Fuck me, it's Stardew Valley. See, the mechanics in this game, there's no you can't do in it. It's pretty cool. Go kill the NPC. I didn't see that. I've done. All my cotton's gone. How long's it going to take to grow? I bet you can have another pet by a rat. I think you got that in the beta as well. I think there are other pets I think I've seen. How long's that going to take to grow? Can I sit and stare at it? Can I put water on it? Stardew fucking Valley this is, boys. A bit of Stardew. No, you can't do fuck all with it, look. No, you don't. You can't do anything with it. I think water as a resource, I don't even know what it fucking does. Does nothing, look. Can't even throw it. Let me put it back in my backpack and see what it offers. We can either equip it. Why can you equip water? Why would you equip water? Where would you equip water? I am not killing the NPC. That's evil. I am going to get some cotton fucking done because I want to get my full Viking kit and then we'll call it a night, I think. Well, I say I'm going to get some cotton. I am if I can fucking find any. Christ almighty, there ain't much about, is there? Harold, jump to hit Harold, look. Sorry, Harold. Hey, that were a cool move, wasn't it? You don't want to do that, Slimy. You're going to fucking die, aren't you? I heard he smokes while people are eating. Go sort him out. Nice one, Jason. Which NPC are you talking about? There ain't one, is there? Also kill the tree and grab some resin, look, that I told you about. Look at all that resin, look. One near the cotton plantation. Was there? I didn't see one. I'll tell you what, they could do a bit more fucking cotton about the place, couldn't they? It's such an essential ingredient. I think you've got to watch it though, haven't you? That's the point. I think you have to plant the seeds, don't you? Is it chucking a seed out every time? Yeah, it's chucking cotton and a seed out. Good night, everyone. Yeah, alright, Carl. I'm not going to be long, mate. I'm going to make this Viking helmet and then I'm calling it a night. It's been a great stream again. And I think we've enjoyed playing a game for a change and a bit of a chat. I think it's been a pretty cool game as well. I thought this would be a nice, easy game to play on the stream. So guys, before we do all disappear into the room, are you all in agreement with this Elgato HD60 then? Do we think we're doing the right thing, do you think? Yeah, it has been a cool game to watch, I've got to admit. And I've not even, you know, expanded out to bloody the other maps yet. And it looks like I'm going to miss out on that event because I couldn't find the fucking mummy, wherever it was. You'd give it a miss personally, yeah, I think we might be onto the right line. Or at least, then again, we said about it coming down in price, didn't we? I don't think it's going to, because it's fucking holding its price at 80 quid for a second-hand version. So, I did see a couple of eBay bids, though, and one went for about 42 quid tonight. Now, I've got to say, if I probably chucked a couple of bids into eBay at 40-odd quid, I think that's got to be worth it. What do you reckon on that? Yeah, you have to kill the parrot. He's a nasty guy. He's one of the enemies. I'll show you, look. Look. Flaming parrot. Not flaming for very long. At least we've found plenty of cotton. I think I'm going to have my Viking helmet anytime soon. Yeah, I think I might chuck a couple of bids in, actually, on eBay tonight. I think two of them's gone. One went for 41 quid. One went for 43. And I think that's not a bad push, is it? At least it gives me a chance to just actually have a try of it and have a piss about with it, if nothing else. I think Ricky hit the nail on the head. He said, why don't you buy a brand new one from Amazon in case you don't like it and then you can send it back? Which I kind of guess he had a point, because if you buy it second hand from CEX, it's a ball ache to send back, innit, really? Right, shall we head back and make some cotton? Just one more here, look, I think, while we're there. And then it's been a very productive evening. I've kicked ass. Oh, my cotton's fucking... You kidding me? Holy shit, this has grown already. Yeah, that'd be my luck, Jason. But then again, all I'd do, I'd send it back and then just buy a second-hand one, wouldn't I? How quick's this cotton grown? Fucking hell, I wish it were this quick in Stardew Valley. I don't think I only needed... I needed the helmet and the trousers, didn't I? So I bet I'm going to in a minute. Let's have a quick... I might as well just plant some more cotton seeds while I'm here, though. I know it's a bit boring, but we might as well just get it on. Might as well just make another crop, Anta. Let's get another crop of cotton in. Won't it let me put that one in there? Bastard, that's going to be OCD. Oh, it has. Fool, that were OCD in me then. Gauntlets and trousers, I think it was, weren't it? So we'll have a look. And I need to be stood probably near two different booking sets of mechanics, don't I? Full garden. Let's bang. What's the word on co-op for Stardew? There is co-op for Stardew, because I think me and Ricky were tempted to do it. Christ, you need 4 cotton, though, to make one bale. Oh, we're kicking ass. That's it. Right then, boys. Let's go and finish this shit off. I need the archer station, so I might as well fuck that off. And why is my bench having a spaz? Oh. That was fucking worth it then, weren't it? So, right, let's bang it on. So, it's the Gauntlets in, not Ranger, Viking, innit? Oh, fucking, I need to be fucking Anvil, not Archer. Fuck. Right then. No, it wasn't Viking. I'll get it right, weren't it? Was it? It was... Ranger. Fuck me, I'll get it right in a minute. Losing my mind. It's your lot's fault. Right, Ranger. Here we go. Got the cape. I need the pants. I bet you I'd run out of something. And then the gauntlets and the cap, don't I? I'm going to pick the cap first because I want the hat. It looks the bollocks. Oh, I told you I'd run out of something. Copper bars. Fuck. Oh, I can make them. Don't worry. Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. We can fucking make some copper bars, look. How many did I need? 2. I'll make 3, just to be safe. This has been a very productive evening on good old... I must admit, this has been a cracking little gameplay evening. Don't forget to go and click like on the video, guys, if you've enjoyed tonight, by the way. And I hate saying it, but it is what it is. Something's killing me. In my fucking house. Fuck off. You're gonna fucking die. I tell you what, though, to help if I pick the right weapon and don't panic. Fuck you, you bastard. Fancy fucking me off in there. Nasty man. Right then. You can find copper in trees. Go away, you fuckers. Right then, boys. It's build time. Final item was the... Ranger... Gauntlets, was it? Yes? Yes. Right then. Open said backpack. Let's kick ass with equip. That's not it though, is it? Wait, it's the other one. That one. Equip. Is it this one? It's this one, isn't it? Yep. Equip. Let's have a look at my man. Fuck me, it's Robin Hood. Robin Hood, riding through the glen. Robin Hood, with his band of men. Steals from the rich, gives to the poor. Robin Hood, Robin Hood. Lose my mind for an evening. There we have it. Been a very productive evening. Look at that. I say Robin Hood, she's a lady. That is kick-ass, that is. Come on. Innit? Dun 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 dun. That is fucking brilliant. I've enjoyed that. What's the armour perks on the right? What's all that about? What's this vanity bollocks as well? Well, you can wear a second kind of outfit then. It's a bit weird. Anyway, I think we're going to call it a night there, boys. It's been thoroughly enjoyable. I need a coffee and a little bite to eat. I think I want to watch a movie because I have one lined up to watch. Yeah, I think it is. When you get one with fire, it'll put it in there, won't it? This has been great, guys, I've got to say. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Been one of the better gaming ones again. We've got back to some gaming streams. Anyway, I'm going to stop in my house. I'm going to stop the game. DLC shop, by the way. Let's have a look. Are you guys getting this on the stream? Just tell me. It's gone like to the PlayStation Store. Oh, it's them stuff you were talking about on the thing. We've got a Bebop box, £2.50. A Lobot box. And an emoji box. 10 different oh god, that's tempting. Come on guys, you know you like this game. Settings, what we got? Action bar direct access, what's that? What does that mean? We're going to tick that and have a look. We are. Right, so let's go and have a look what action bar access means. What does that mean? Probably fuck all, basically. Does it? You guys notice any difference? The touchpad's unusable, by the way. It's not in the game. So what does that mean then? What difference has that made? That literally has made fuck all difference, has it not? Action bar direct access. I have no idea what it does. So right, let's turn it off. So we've turned it off. I think I know what it is. Right, if I click up, it takes me to the pickaxe. If I click left, it takes me to my axe on the D-pad. So if I now put that back on, direct access, is it going to make any difference? No. Fuck all difference. You guys any idea what that is even doing? Because I've no idea. Ah well. Who knew? Anyway guys, I think, like I said, I've said it before. Time to give it a night because I'm knackered. I need some coffee. But thinking of upgrading shit like this might be cool as well. I bet I can update that actually. Can I? Why? I need how many copper ores? Have I not got copper ores in my treasure chest? 1 minute before we pack in. 1 minute. I'm sure I've got copper ores in my fucking box. Oh no, I haven't. I've got none left. Oh, I need one more. One more copper ore before I can upgrade my thing. What can you do with your shit though? Trash it? Or what? Shall I? Wait, I'm gonna trash. What's it gonna do? Does it just trash it? Trash it? Yeah. What does this bar do? Think the setting lets you change the order on the bar without going into the menu. Ah. Good thinking, Jason. Think you might be right, mate. What does that button do? It's doing fuck all at the minute. What is it doing? Let me take this helmet and pick it up. Where's that gone? Where the fuck has the helmet gone? Oh, it's dropped it. It's dropped it. And you can't pick it up. Yeah, but I can't pick that up, look. I cannot actually get it again. Oh my god, that's going to be annoying. That is going to be so annoying. Shit. Why the fuck is that not letting me pick it up? No! Fucking hell, that's annoying. Shit balls. Yeah, could do. I think what we ought to try tomorrow night, if I stream this for a bit more tomorrow, which I may well do because it's enjoyable, may try to jump. Oh, it's picked it up. It's got it as I went by. What I might do tomorrow is when I join the game, I might join it online and see other people flying about. That might be an option. What do you reckon? We might do that tomorrow. What I am going to do is delete the world and make sure I delete the right world, which was the first one, weren't it? Universe 1. Anyway, guys, I am going to call it because I'm knackered. My eyes are killing. I need to shut the windows up, have a relax. Oh, you and your... Where is the NPC you was talking about? You said near this plantation. Or did you not mean this plantation? Did you mean over there? You're not going to be able to kill the NPC either. I bet you can't. You can't destroy that corn either. And I could do with destroying it so I can get... Look, you can't destroy that grass. The grass is permanent. I think you dreamt it, Jason. I can't see any NPC here, mate. I think it's in your imagination, mate. You're going senile. It's all that smoking you do. Can't believe we're still on the first planet and all the first level. I've not even ventured out yet. But it's been cool. I've upgraded my shit. I'm a bit stronger. Alright, okay. I think there's a couple of NPCs around actually. I've seen them before. Oh, I've been there. That's the first task you had to do. Right then, guys, I've said it. I keep saying it. I am now. My feet are killing me. I'm going to say good night. Thank you for the few that's been in the room. I'll have to start a bit earlier tomorrow night, I think. So I hope you've enjoyed this bit of gameplay. I have. I think it's been pretty cool. It's not bad at all. Looks very Minecrafty, look, don't it? But anyway, I am going. So thank you for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to go and click a like on the video if you don't mind. And I shall see you all tomorrow night on the nightly stream. Hopefully there's a Rambler podcast being recorded tomorrow, so keep an eye out from that if it's your thing. Expect fireworks and craziness, probably. Be interesting. Probably be a boring show tomorrow. Alright, I shall see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you for watching. Good night. Appreciate it. Good night.